Hello everybody, it is motherfucking Gamescom. Welcome to Gamescom Opening Night Live, as it says. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you, press the buttons. But more importantly, fast forward 6.5 minutes to when this pre-show starts, which should be interesting too. If you're not familiar, Gamescom Opening Night Live is a Keighley event. So if you know your Summer Game Fest, which is kind of newer, if you know your Game Awards, then you know your ONLs, Opening Night Lives, which is the third pillar in the Keighley sphere of things. Chat, thanks for being here nice and early. Kurt's here, Hawk's here, Treehorn's here, Loa's here all the way from Sweden. We love to see it. Emoji Heap, Captain Stubbs. We got a big day of content creation over here on the Jake Twitchin page. So Gamescom tonight should be pretty interesting. There's a pre-show that starts in about 5.5 minutes, and it's hosted by my favorite content creator, your content creator's favorite content creator, Kyle Bosman, which I'm really excited to check out. They're always a lot of fun, and I think he does a good job hosting those. So that starts in like 5.5 minutes, and the main show starts in 30 minutes exactly. So it's a 25-minute pre-show, and then supposedly a 2-hour show or so. So settle the fuck in. We're gonna have some reacting to do. But I wanted to go over some of the stuff that's already been announced, and then make some really light predictions. The thing about this show is that the expectations have been set. There are a lot of things that we can expect to see here, and then obviously some additional stuff, and we'll theorize, but for the most part, Keighley is really good at this shit. He is good at saying, like, you should buckle the fuck up because there's a lot of stuff coming you haven't heard of, and when you should maybe rein it in a little bit. And he has been saying rein it in a little bit, but he's a big fan of under-promise, over-deliver. The stuff that's on his little list of shit that's definitely coming today is Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Black Myth Wukong, Crimson Desert, Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, Lords of the Fallen, Mortal Kombat 1, Nightingale, Sonic Superstars, Tekken 8, and Zenless Zone Zero. Triple Z, Rebecca, welcome in. So, those are the things that are kind of announced, and he's pitched this show as a little bit of a here's updates on already announced games that are coming soon. What we should be looking at is like launch trailers and final trailers for games that are launching over basically the holiday season, which, if you ask me, starts in 2 weeks. As soon as, like, honestly, it starts fucking Friday. It's like Friday is Armored Core 6, then early next week on Tuesday, the 29th, is Sea of Stars, and then on the 6th, Baldur's Gate 3 hits consoles the same day as fucking Starfield hits PC and Xboxes. It's wild. And after that, it's a motherfucking onslaught. September's crazy, October's even crazier, and then November it starts to teeter off, but that's show business, baby. A lot of stuff coming up. Chat, if you have any predictions, let me know. Some of the stuff that I'm really expecting to see today is pretty straightforward, but sometimes things just kind of line up the right way. I know that they have a collaboration with Marvel Snap, if I recall correctly. We'll see if they make it happen. And then I think Fortnite is usually a shoo-in. There's always like a, I don't know, it seems to coincide pretty well that there's a Fortnite season rollover around the same time as a Keighley event, and he's got a good thing going with Donald Mustard over there at Epic, so I'm sure they'll showcase and do something cool. Metroid Prime 4, easy. Oh, I'd lose my mind. His relationship with Nintendo, not so great. Hardstuck Silver, what's going on? Good to see you in chat. I've been great. Hope you're doing well. Should be a really fun day. We got 2.5 minutes to go. One of the things that I really expect to see here, I know Loa was in here saying, like, Warhammer, Space Marine 2, that's the exact type of thing that I expect to see. The one thing that's kind of been floating around the internet for the last 24 hours or so has been Kojima is blatantly traveling. If you remember last Gamescom was the one that kind of bait and switched us, where at the end of the show they brought out Kojima and it was like, holy shit, are we getting Death Stranding 2? Are we getting this like Microsoft Cloud project? Are we getting this thing with fucking Margaret Qualley and Elle Fanning? No, we're getting a new podcast, which apparently is a great podcast if you like to listen to Kojima podcasts, and Keighley's on it all the time. But I don't think it's what the people wanted, so my guess is that they kind of make good on that appearance. Hey, Kojima's here, let's talk about what he's working on for video games. People like Kojima games. You'll never believe this. It could be as easy as an update for Death Stranding 2, even a release date or something like that, or better look at it, maybe some gameplay. Could be something completely different. You never know with that, man. You never know. A bunch of other stuff that we could see. I think it's really gonna come down to like which developers he has the best relationships with. I bet we see some Konami stuff here. I bet we see a little bit of Square Enix here. They had that big blowout with Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, which comes out on the 7th of September, and Rebirth last time. So I bet we see Ever Crisis kind of run it back and have some sort of launch trailer or something like that. And then you know, he's got good things going with Sega. Sonic is already supposed to be here. I bet we get a Sonic release date. Harada is going to be here for Tekken 8. It'll be interesting to see who he gets in the building. Always the most exciting thing, because he definitely does a great job of pulling people together. Always some interesting stuff that goes on. So we've got 40 seconds until Bosman takes the stage. I think the pre-show is pre-recorded, but it'll be a fast, smaller announcement type of thing with some little filler in between where he'll make some funny jokes and we'll laugh and laugh, but worth a watch, that's for sure. Chat, if you got any last predictions, throw them in now. I'll read them. I only like one Kojima game. I get it. I fucking get it. But boy, do I like it. I'm assuming it's Death Stranding? I don't know. But that's all I have for predictions, really. Nothing too crazy, nothing out of this world. I hope to be surprised. If I can hope for anything, it's a goddamn surprise. Goddamn surprise. Gex PT relaunch. Oh, we go crazy.
Welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show.
Ooh, I've got
coming to you from my couch. I brought in
a little
the cat
static
back there.
pop.
He's not going to show up. I'm Kyle Bossman. I'm your host for this pre-show, and I realize a confusing thing about this.
Sound bad. Okay, chat is saying the sound is bad too. Crackling audio.
Not live. This is pre-recorded. If you don't believe me, watch this. All right, we shot this days ago. The purpose of this pre-show is just to provide you with bonus trailers, interviews, general tomfoolery even though it's not to pass these remaining minutes.
Right? L audio.
The big show, Opening Night Live.
L couldn't afford a better mic. It's true.
I cannot think of a better way to kick this thing off than
McDonald's
with
bucket
a brand
in the
new
background.
trailer for Streets of Rogue 2.
Colored glasses. Yeah, he's doing it. Audio is cleared up here. It's Kyle's mic's audio.
Welcome to the City of Dreams.
Oh no, this is fucked. This is fucked too.
Where anyone can get a fresh start.
Pre-recorded and not fixed the audio. Man, speaking into a helicopter propeller. I thought it was my $6 USB speakers. I get it. I get it. No, it's not you.
Enjoys a bit too much power.
Anyone play the original Streets of Rogue? I remember this popping up on like Steam for $4 and me not paying attention to it.
Well, sometimes you just have to
if this
go rogue.
Is not resolved audio-wise, we'll check out the Twitch option in a few minutes and see if that is a issue as well. Arlo, welcome in. It's reaction day. Get excited. Get excited.
Remember,
Chat, do you want to see the thumbnail I made for this? It's so fucking cursed.
Welcome
you'll
to the
enjoy
streets where anything is possible. Streets of Rogue 2 is an
I
immersive
recreated
open-world
Keely's
sandbox
classic
dialed up to
fucking
11.
profile picture from Twitter.
Be
A
who you
beautiful
want.
curse.
Write your own story.
It's something, all right. Here's one last look at that.
And you can do all of it with friends.
Oh, shit. Thank you for the bids, Carla. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful afternoon. It's nice to be on in the daytime. Always nice. And settle the fuck in. We're going to be here for a while. It's a lot to look forward to. And honestly, this looks like some bullshit that I would fucking play
2024
with the fellers.
Your wish list.
Especially if they make
Great
it.
to see you back. Now, for this next part of the pre-show, I was hoping
Ants,
to talk to
welcome
you
back.
all
Good to
about
see you in
something
chat.
Incredibly boring.
The audio is not my fault,
Psych.
chat. It's still on the
Here's some
stream.
more trailers.
Take me forward, no matter the danger.
YouTube chat is freaking out. It's worse when he's talking. Yeah. Who's this guy? That's my favorite streamer. No joke. That's Kyle Bossman. Twitch.tv/Kyle Bossman. Later, boobs. Hosting the pre-show for Gamescom, and then Keely will take over for the show in earnest that starts in 20 minutes. Where's this? We've seen this game before. We've talked about this like 2D castle.
So is this world.
Mandagora. But the audio clipping hopefully is fixed soon.
To give our people one last hope.
This looks like
A
Hades.
champion to defeat this
I've only ever watched Bosman as an event host. Don't watch his stream. You'll realize that's where I get half of my bits.
This place is
I'm just kidding.
beautiful.
Only like 25% of them.
Hello, sister.
Kel, is that
This is
you?
the.
This is not
Wait,
quite how
no,
I
this isn't
imagined our
Hades 2.
reunion, Nima. You should not have come here. There are
But
dark
it sure
forces at work in these
the fuck looks like
forsaken
Hades.
Let me help you, brother.
lands. Leave now, for I still care about you.
They know what they're doing.
Kel, brother.
This is ladies. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Chat, I'm gonna open up another window here. Oh, Lisfongo. We've seen this shit
Now, I
before.
realize even this far into this show that you might think I'm just some guy who hijacked the broadcast, and I don't blame you. So to prove that this is
Hold on,
all
chat, we're gonna check.
legitimate, here is the host of Gamescom Opening Night Live himself, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, Kyle.
Jeff,
Hi, Keely.
we're now minutes away from the Opening Night Live beginning. What sort of huge announcements should we all be expecting to see?
I think you can expect to see a lot of great games on stage. This is not a show driven by huge, shocking, surprise, one more thing announcements. When you really think of the history of ONL, we've always had kind of meteor looks at games that are announced.
I'll let
in the
D&D
show,
players
and
on to
that's
read a
sort of
book because I
continuing
stole the
that
plot
tradition this
points.
year. There will be a few
That's show
cool
business,
announcements throughout
baby.
the show, but generally we're showing like a lot
Alright,
of
I'm gonna
really big games because this has been an amazing year for
Boost
games.
this. Hold on, chat.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Alan Wake, so many other big games that are coming out later this year. But yeah, primarily focuses, as Nintendo likes to say, primarily focused on,
Is that clear?
games coming. Primarily focuses, as Nintendo likes to say, primarily focused
It's
on,
much better.
announced games coming in Q4 or 3 or 4 or something like that. So
It's
yeah,
much
I
better.
definitely would set your expectations that we are not going to
Okay.
shock and awe you with
Let's
surprise announcements.
Fuck around.
When you say meteor, though, that to me
And,
implies more than just a trailer.
Reset.
But the good
I'm
news
gonna
is when you're
leave this.
not just announcing games, you can also showcase, gameplay, and that's the
There,
constant
you can still
battle
hear it for the
always
moment,
happens
chat.
when people want some
Hold.
CG teaser
We're going
for
to do a
game
new
coming
window
in
capture.
5
This is
years.
this is on the fly. This is
But
why you come
then
to
they
me. I'll
also
improve
wanna
the
see
fucking
real
audio.
gameplay and real games,
We're
and,
gonna
like, you're
do
see
a Twitch
10 minutes of Modern
capture.
Warfare 3 tonight. You're gonna see, gameplay on
That's
a bunch
the
of other
one.
games, and like real in-game.
And we're
footage
gonna
of the
do a
games
little
as
bit of
opposed to
cropping
releasing
here and a
when
little
it's
bit of
finished.
cropping
So that's kind of the
there.
advantage that I think we can go a little bit deeper on some
A little bit
games
of cropping
today.
here.
So actually, it's one of those things I miss about
Little bit of cropping
E3 was when
here.
they would just have like a long stage demo. It's just like, here's the game, we're playing it right now.
Yes, and that's what, like, those old Call of Duty demos at E3 were always great, and we we can't do that stuff at Game Awards to do super long gameplay demos, and here we definitely can show
Looking good here, chat.
raw footage. We have lots of trailers too, but yeah, I think hopefully people will see an in-depth.
I believe this is what we would like to see. Let's get the audio synced up for you, sweet chat. Hold.
Have a great time
hold.
at the big show.
Thanks, Kyle. Your show's a big deal too. We love having
Holy
you host the
moly.
pre-show, and I'm excited to be
That
on
was
the
a
stage.
good
for Open Night
interview.
Live.
Let's all take a minute to cool
There we
off
go.
now with another brand new trailer.
That's what you're looking for. We're making it happen. Video delay, I didn't hold. My fault. We're on it. We have improved your viewing experience, chat. I'm gonna make my face visible as soon as I adjust this. We're gonna be in fucking business. That's what you like to see. Stalker, I bet you're right. Which was delayed from... because it's a Ukrainian development team? Is that correct? Oh no, we're getting fucking ads, bro. We're getting ads for potassium. They gotta figure out the YouTube capture. I would much prefer that. This is not Stalker at all. No, you're right. But I got where you were coming from. Wasn't this just a little nightmare, huh? I hope they figure out the YouTube option because that would be ideal.
Thank you, Endzone 2. I've always said this.
Hmm.
Any video game trailer with a bus in it is going to be good. You can't prove me wrong. Any video game trailer with a if you are bus just joining in us, it, welcome to the Gamescom
Maybe
opening
once
night
the
live
actual
pre-show, where we're
Gamescom
just
show starts,
hanging out
we'll be
on
in
my
business.
couch, watching some cool trailers and pre-taped interviews with Jeff Keighley. And we're not even halfway through all of the trailers I have to show you.
Okay.
So let's check out
Figure
a
it
couple
out.
more.
As we go.
I look like a fucking tour guide.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's Bulletstorm. Did he say bussin'? Maybe. Maybe. Bulletstorm just got added to the wheel, chat. It's all really happening. It's all wheelie hap. Is this something? Where's Cliffy B at? Laughed out of the industry, baby. We'd love to see that.
I see.
He goes by Cliff Blazinski now. Want to play this with Duke Nukem mode? Oh yeah.
Working the
This is Fae Farm, I think.
equipped with kindness.
A game that I thought was free, but is apparently $50,
You found
which
a
feels
cozy
wrong.
place
Oh no,
in
it's
this
$60. It's $60. Middle fingers in my video games. I get it.
Companions by
I get
your
it.
side.
But yeah, if this was free, I'd be a little bit interested. For 60 bucks, man, you gotta be Animal Crossing.
Add a drop or two.
You have to be Animal Crossing to sell this game for $60.
And
is my
set
thought
off
on the
for
matter.
Adventure.
You know, it's a tough sell.
Will you reveal the heart of our magical island?
I don't know if this is actually Fae Farm, but you know. Oh,
Pre-order now.
I ate.
I'm so sorry. Those two trailers kind of blurred together for me. Which was the one where you killed that guy and then stuck up your middle finger at him? It was Bulletstorm VR. Got it. Thank you. So this is my third time hosting the Gamescom opening night live pre-show. And already we've developed a couple of traditions. One, general awkwardness. And then two, the top 10 reasons to look forward to Gamescom opening night live 2023. Number 10, there's just something nice about seeing a futuristic, shiny, reflective black stage with absolutely no streaks on it. Number 9, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Number 8, the big games you already know will be good. And then the number 7 reason to look forward to Gamescom opening night live is the weird games you never heard of before.
That's what I'm most excited
I like those weird
for.
trailers. Those to me tend to be slightly more interesting than the sure things. Number 6, Sonic news. Jeff Keighley is showing up to Gamescom opening night
They can't
live
catch a fucking break with this
Sonic
broadcast.
News about Sonic the Hedgehog. And let me tell you, there's no way it's bad.
Live from Germany.
Whatever it is, it's not going to be bad news. This would probably be
What's
number
going
1
on?
for me, but I'm trying to be objective with this list.
Good to
Number
see
5,
ya.
the raw thrill of a developer saying we can't wait to share more. Number 4,
Sonic
Alan
Moon's A Boy
Wake
Can
2.
Dream.
This game's coming out in October, and they haven't shown too much yet. I expect they're going to show something kind of big tonight. Number 3 reason to look forward to Gamescom opening night live 2023. It's free. Number 2, Tekken 8 and Mortal Kombat 1. Officially speaking, I cannot rank one of those games higher than the other one. So if I have to put them in the same box,
Mortal Kombat.
that's a powerful box. And the number 1 reason to look forward to Gamescom opening night live 2023 is that hands down, this is going to be the best Tuesday night of the summer.
That's
And please
probably
don't be
true.
like, nah, not true. I went surfing on a Tuesday. We don't care. We're talking about all of us combined. Collectively, this will obviously be the best Tuesday
Name
night
a better
of the
Tuesday,
summer.
chat.
Because they know how to party on a Tuesday in Cologne. Trust me. And do you know what else sounds like a party? The 7th Guest VR.
Oh,
So let's watch a trailer for that.
let's see if this is interesting.
Old man Stauff built a house and filled it with his toys.
Let's see if they fixed the YouTube stream, chat. Let's see if we have better quality incoming.
And what about the rumors?
Game Awards.
Rumors.
Stauf has spent his fortune wisely.
And what about the rumors?
Never mind the smell.
They're just that. They're rumors.
Stauf has spent his fortune wisely. Never mind the smell.
Bit dreary in here, don't you think? Burden. Maybe you've seen me on Broadway.
Regrettably not.
Oh, I'm bored. I'm going to the
I don't know.
Wait. We shouldn't go walking alone.
This is a game, nothing more.
I think they fixed it.
Going to win that prize money.
The YouTube stream is going to be preferable, chat. Let's try it.
Every man for himself.
Apparently, there's more to this than I thought.
Here we go. Here we go. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're getting it done. We're getting it done.
Apparently, there's more.
We're very good at this.
Not one was ever seen. No one came out. Stauf is waiting there.
You're welcome for the quick and easy switch up for you, sweet chat. This isn't a Jake thing. This is a opening night live thing. They're having some tech issues behind the scenes.
So one of my responsibilities as a pre-show host
Hoping for the
is to
day
pop up
before.
in scary games.
I'd say that's probably
If you
gonna
have two
happen.
scary games back to back, there's a big chance the audience could
I hear the double audio. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it.
There's a big chance the audience could
Everything's
become
fine.
unnerved and uncomfortable.
Everything is
So
very
I'm
fine.
here now to give you a chance to catch your breath, provide a nice comforting voice with a nice comforting face, and
Yeah,
now
yeah,
you
yeah,
are
yeah.
appropriately comforted.
I didn't
next
hold again.
a scary
It's
game.
okay. This is what happens when you have to go back and forth. I'm glad they fucking figured it out though, because the YouTube stream is vastly superior. This fixed ass camera looks like Resident Evil or Silent Hill. Oh, it's gross. It's so gross. Oh. Meat. There was a meat in that wall.
Just do what I say, Roman.
Post trauma. There's a whole bunch of people that just wrote that down on a
My favorite
fucking
part of
sticky
that whole
note.
thing is when he's in that dank bathroom and he shines his light into one of those toilet stalls, and like the girl from The Ring is standing there and the guy doesn't move a muscle. He just straight up does not react. That's like my ideal video game hero. What a guy. Anyway, as you could probably tell, I'm not German. So our producers thought it would be a good idea for me to educate myself properly on some Gamescom culture from an actual expert. From IGN Germany, here is Anne Wernicke.
Thanks for having me.
Anne, I'm so glad you're here. I have so many questions for you. What is the best way for people all around the world to keep up with what's happening with ONL and Gamescom?
There's an official Gamescom live stream, and it programs in English
I think
and German.
tomorrow
It's done by IGN.
I might react to the
that's
future
way
game
to
show.
not miss out on the
I
stuff
reacted to that with Lily
If you're
on
in
stream
Cologne, though, and
during
can attend Gamescom.
Summer Game
Just
Fest.
go
This is
on
a
Saturday and Sunday
different
to
show under
Gamescom
the same
Festival.
name, under the same umbrella.
There's,
Tomorrow,
stages there
that is
with
about an
musicians
hour
playing.
and 8
There's
minutes
food
from now
trucks.
in the
There's,
afternoon.
like,
It is going to
social
be
games where you have to
some
be, like,
lowbrow
in a
reaction
soccer table
content.
thing. It's fun stuff.
I
You should
assure
try
you, it
out.
will
It's
not
completely
be
for free, so
Hold on, what is it? What is it?
world
human
premieres
social
and
game?
crazy shit.
you know soccer table? You play
We're
soccer
talking about
tables,
foosball.
right?
It should be fun.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
call
yeah,
it
yeah.
foosball. Yeah.
But in this case, you get stuffed into it. So you are like one of the soccer people in that table. You can't move. You just stand there, go left and right, and play soccer like that.
What does Gamescom mean to you personally?
So 13 years ago, I actually started my career in the industry at Gamescom as a trainee. I just got thrown in and I was overwhelmed by everything, you know. And to this day, it's just awesome to be reminded of that, to go there and see all these people, and I can still talk to the devs I admire there. So to me, it's kind of a happy place.
I have one last important question for you.
Sure.
How do you say world premiere in German?
It's actually Weltpremiere. Pretty similar, right?
I think I could do that.
Yeah, do it.
Weltpremiere.
Yeah, man, that's good. Congrats.
And that sounded spot on to me.
Me out today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Kyle.
Have fun at Gamescom.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Now I too am an expert. Please enjoy. Eine Weltpremiere.
Sounded legit.
I do not recognize these markings. They are old.
Perhaps this is one of the great cities of the Age of Myth.
The Age of Myth? That's my favorite age.
This is no temple of Sigma.
Sigma balls, chat. You can't fucking get me, trailer. Fucking got him. Don't, no. I already thwarted the Sigma.
Must fight on. The banner cannot fall. Warriors of Sigma, stand with me.
Stop. Stop trying to get me with Sigma.
Obtaining this power.
Sigma. No.
If we can claim it, we can cleanse the Oryx and save our cannabis.
Captain Stubbs and Colin are fucking writing down Sigma game right now. They're like, oh, I gotta play this. This is gonna be number 3 game of the year 2024. Okay, okay.
We do not fear death. Fight on.
Honestly, good trailer, dude. Resident Sleeper, yeah. I mean, as far as like a game that I would be interested in, it's a Resident Sleeper, no doubt. But that trailer was good. There was cutscene, there was lore, it's an established IP, there was a lot of fucking gameplay. Like, I have a clear idea of what that is, even if I'm over here saying, it's gonna be up my alley. I fucking nailed it. Delta Force is a big deal. For the pre-show, too.
By 2035,
Played the hell out of Black Hawk Down, yeah.
A breed of elite special forces who are better prepared to manage these latest threats to our global societies. No fear, no retreat.
Actual exoskeleton. Grab the MacGuffin. Hey, look at this fucking trailer. Gameplay, baby.
Recon arrow out.
Using smoke screen. Powering up. Let's do this.
Soldiers, you're depleting their numbers. Try to finish them
I
off.
mean, this is like some good run and gun shenanigans, man. Bring back the AA shooter. Let's hope it's not a Crossfire X situation. Yeah, for sure. Interesting.
Welcome back to the Gamescom opening night live 2020.
Imagine multiplayer on this. Yeah, me. That's what I'm saying. Like,
are just flying by.
I don't know. That's not bad.
is about to begin with Alan Wake 2, Tekken 8, Sonic News, and things
Sonic
I
News
was not
gets me
permitted
hyped.
to talk about in the pre-show. So, this bad boy, this is about to wrap up. I have one last trailer for you. Here is Homeworld 3.
Interesting. I mean, honestly, that's a big pull for the pre-show.
My name is Imogen Sajet. My entire life has been study, analysis, planning. Today, the galaxy is burning.
Fleet-wide comms open. Attention all personnel. You've each just received a mission briefing. Nothing is redacted, because I want you to know what is at stake. We have been tasked with finishing Karen Sajet and the 5th Fleet's mission. Discover the source of the anomaly and the hyperspace attacks, and stop it once and for all. know we
He
were
was still struggling a little bit.
Shakedown crews.
You're crackling a little.
Many of you are feeling overwhelmed. Doubting yourselves.
It's better.
I have no doubt. We will succeed. Whatever it takes to complete the mission.
Enemy strike craft coming in fast.
My name is
Homeworld 1 and 2?
Now,
not for me. Homeworld 3?
I am Fleet
Also not for me.
And that is it. That's all I
But
have
it's
for
fucking
you here in
gamer
the
time.
pre-show, which of course means that Gamescom Opening Night Live is now mere seconds away from starting.
The good stuff.
Thank
How
you
are they
so
opening
much
the
for
show,
hanging out
chat?
with me
Call it
here
right now.
on my
A lot of
incredibly
announcements are
cozy
already
couch.
here.
Enjoy.
My guess, Mortal Kombat 1. If you guessed Sneeze,
Please welcome your host, the creator of the Game Awards,
and that's Kyle again,
Jeff
actually
Keighley.
live. Time Splitters? Oh, I'd lose my fucking mind. Thank you for blessing me. Now, this is actually live.
Hello, Germany, and hello, everyone watching live around the world. I am Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the world's biggest in-person video game event, Gamescom.
It's the Game Awards, yeah. It's the third pillar of like Game Awards, Gamescom Opening Night Live, and Summer Game Fest. It's a Keighley show.
Now, this
It's a big
right
deal, big
here
budge.
is kind of like the opening ceremonies for Gamescom. It's a preview of this year's most anticipated games. We call it Opening Night Live. And over the next 2 hours, you'll get exclusive new looks at titles like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Mortal Kombat 1. But first, we're going to kick things off with the first new franchise in more than 2 decades from a legendary game studio. And to help us step into the vast world of Starfield, please join me in welcoming the composer of the game, Inan Zur, for a very special performance. Maestro.
Brother. Hopefully Last of Us multiplayer. Yeah, that would be nice. I feel like they still want to make good on that announcement after they had the Last of Us 1 snafu leak last time. Alright, we're just getting music. And probably some gameplay, but I don't know. Reviewers have Starfield in hand right now. Embargo is up in 9 days. It's August 30th? 31st? 31st. So there's not much they're going to show us that hasn't already been leaked. It's weird that nobody in chat guessed Starfield musical number as what they were going to open with. I still think it's so weird that it was announced, it's coming out so soon. I felt like it was announced not too long ago. Bethesda's really weird with that. Like, they will say, here's the game, it's coming out, and then not talk about it for a really, really fucking long time. And then when they make their formal announcement of it, it's like less than a year away. They did that with Fallout. I want to say Fallout 4 was like, we're working on the next Fallout, and they give us Fallout 4 initial trailer, and they're like, here, it launches in 7 months. But yeah, I feel like the zero hype thing with Starfield is acceptable. It's one of those things where it's like, there's a whole subset of fucking gamers that it's all they care about right now. And then there's a bunch of people that are just, okay. I'm in the okay thing. I'm gonna stream it on day one. I'm a Game Pass subscriber. It's my God-given fucking right to stream Starfield on day one for $17 a month. We try to create Todd Howard in the character creation. Maybe. No, I'm gonna make a fucking freak. You guys know me too well. Firebird, welcome. It's gonna be like No Man's Sky. I'm really worried about that, to be honest. You can be anywhere, do anything. It's gonna be good in the long run. I think it is gonna be good. I was giving him a Pepsi. I wish. That makes me want a Pepsi though. Good news, I got just the thing. It's Pepsi. It also makes me want a granola bar. Am I playing Elton John? Don't judge me, chat. I've got a Quaker Chewy bar. Peanut butter chocolate. What is this now? Live action Starfield trailer me. Need Starbucks. May I interest you in Pepsi and Red Bull? Because those are my plans for the afternoon. And fighting this granola bar open. Early access.
Starfield is ever so close, and Inan, thank you so much for that spectacular performance. Really appreciate you coming all the way for this. It's true, in just over a week, fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC. While I've been lucky enough to start playing it, don't be jealous, I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Yes, exactly. All right. Well, guys. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Really disappointed. They're disappointed. That's just so disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers, and it's really disappointing to see someone act that way. But we're going to move right on with the show. We've got a lot of great games
a fucking professional.
Really, it's just so sad to me to see something like that happen. Tonight, we're here to celebrate games in this community and how much they mean to us. So, without further ado, I want to move right on with the show because we've got a lot to show you. And the good news, Gamescom, is we have someone very special here who can be here to talk about Starfield. Please join me in welcoming to Opening Night Live in Gamescom for the first time ever, one of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right, Todd Howard, everybody.
Oh shit. You think their security will be better? I think it will be from now on. All you ever just say GTA, yeah, it's a fucking nightmare. The fucking score for Starfield has that
Todd, thank you so much for
little
coming all this
fanfare
way
at the
to
end with the
Gamescom.
horns. That sounds so fucking
We have a
good.
lot to talk about with Starfield, but first of all, is this true? This is your first ever time at Gamescom?
This is my first Gamescom, and you were right. You said how great the crowd
Let's ignore
is
those
here.
betas and move on to the ultimate Chad Todd Howard. Too true.
And just all the fans that come here for this the biggest convention in gaming to celebrate games. And I figured, you know, it is our first new franchise in over 25 years. So if I was going to come, you know, it's for Starfield.
Well, we all welcome you to Gamescom in Germany, and we're all
You heard
very
it here
excited
first.
to step into this new world.
Todd Howard's gonna
Starfield,
come.
And the next week, early access. Set up for people. Why did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create a new world?
You know, I think like a lot of gamers out there, we have dreamt of a game where we look to the skies and we can blast off into space and explore. We love to make games where we can explore these worlds. We've done like with the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series, but we wanted to do something brand new where you could explore with complete freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always wanted to play that I think a lot of
mustache.
people wanted to play as well. It's kind of that dream game.
Yeah, I wish I could talk about it, but it's quite an experience, and I know everyone here is very excited to jump in soon. You did bring some stuff to Gamescom to show to fans. I know there's a theater. Tell us, I know you've been, sharing a little bit about the game, but I know there's a lot you want people to discover when they play it. What did you bring here to Gamescom?
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat theater where we're actually showing the beginning of the game, and you start out as a miner, and you touch this artifact that affects you in some way, where you see a bit into space-time, and then you get
Child
to create your
or
own character. Our
someone
games are
that
about
is in a
creating
cave?
and being whoever you want, and then you're off on adventure.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about this adventure. I know, people.
It just mirrors this game look fine.
Going to be after
Yeah, from what I understand, Sean, it's like
I saw even someone on the internet.
I don't know.
Created you,
I think we're still only seeing beta builds. A minor. Oh, it's both. It's both. It's both. Got it. The child in a cave.
You could literally create, whoever
Excited for the scope. Gameplay looks fine. Yeah, I'm with you.
Sort of how the adventure
I think that's kind of like.
Well, you jump off. You're joining.
That's like Bethesda's MO.
Are the last kind of
gameplay is fine. Everything else is to the nines, so it still could be amazing.
But the story goes a lot.
The thing with Starfield though is that it needs to be a 10.
Haven't talked about.
And it needs to be in the running for Game of the Year, or it'll be a disappointment. It can't come out and just be like an 8.5 on Metacritic.
Yeah, it's such an epic experience, and you and your team have done
It's
so much
Microsoft's
for this
big
industry,
fucking
and
opportunity.
The fact that you guys have worked through COVID, building this, and coming on the other end, we're so excited for everyone to get a chance to play it. So thank you for all you've done for our industry.
I look forward to playing it for free via my Game Pass subscription.
Can't wait for you to play the game.
What's the deal
Thanks so
on
much,
early
Todd.
access
Really
though
appreciate
for
it.
September 1st? Special edition to the game. I'm assuming Game Pass subscribers don't just
largely focused on announced
get it
games,
early.
but we do have a few surprises along the way. And next, it's time for the global reveal of the third installment in a franchise that is very familiar to Gamescom fans. Here we go.
What you got, chat? Third installment. Familiar Bandai Namco. Is it Little Nightmare 3? Little Nightmare. Yeah. This is a big pull. Okay, Keeley. Good surprise. Too scary for me. Best thing shown so far, yeah. I think I was really surprised with the reception of Little Nightmares 2. When that came out, I was really impressed with how the game blew up. A lot of people streaming it on Twitch, a lot of buzz in the industry. It's Oddworld. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's right, Little Nightmares 3. And joining me now are Corley and
Limbo
Lucas
Light,
from
yeah.
Bandai Namco to tell us more. Lucas, thank you so much. It's great to have you back here at Gamescom to announce another Little Nightmares.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, it's really great to be back. We're very excited to announce
I like this shit. I like
the franchise has
a little
long
developer
history
interview
with
or like a
the show.
hands-on.
I mean, that's where we announced the first two games. So for us, it was definitely the best place, best show to reveal Little Nightmares 3 to the world.
Well, we appreciate you bringing us this news. It looks incredible. Corley, I see we saw two characters in that reveal trailer. Can you tell us a bit more about them?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here to present you
So
Little
is
Nightmares
it
3.
like an anthology? Little Nightmares 1 and 2, do they have direct
So, yeah,
connection or are they different stories?
As you have seen, we have two characters, but now you have two players as well. So you will be able to play both in single player or online co-op if you want and face your childhood fears with a friend.
Like her hair though, yeah, she's fucking slaying.
Places in the trailer. Can you tell us a bit about sort of the setting for these two characters?
Yeah, so our two new characters are Lo and Alone. They are trapped in a place that we call the Spiral. It's a cluster of disturbing places, and they will have to work
They're
together.
so nervous,
to find a
yeah.
world full of
Big
dangerous
stage.
threats and full of delusions. And they will also have to find a way out of the nowhere. So yeah, I can't wait to have you put your hands on the game in 2024.
Excellent. We don't have to wait too long. 2024. Lucas, I know that's not all because you're kind of expanding the Little Nightmares world with something more. Tell us a bit about that tonight.
Yes, we have one more surprise. So in addition to revealing Little Nightmares 3, I'm very excited to announce our first podcast series. It is called The Sounds of Nightmares.
Battle Royale would have been better.
Story
Yeah.
composed of 6 episodes. And
Little Nightmares is going
the first
free to
2
play.
episodes tonight. So you can go on our website, thesoundsofnightmares.com, to check it out.
Gamescom is where you bring your podcasts, baby.
Awesome.
That's their
All right,
second
well,
year
we're
in a row with a
very
new
excited to learn more.
podcast announcement.
Thank you, Lucas and Carly.
Thank you, Jeff.
Little Nightmares 3. Next, it is rare when a new studio reveals footage that takes over the internet. That happened back in 2020 with the reveal of Black Myth Wukong from Game Science in
Every
China.
motherfucker got a podcast. I have a podcast. Go to amazingstreamer.com. You can find your fucking latest episode of GameList.
Here is a brand new look at the gameplay of this incredible action RPG.
This is going to be a weird game. This is going to be like a fucking 8 AA RPG that we're going to play the fuck out of on stream. Like, I really think this is going to be fun shit. Okay, game. I thought I didn't get any head, yeah. Scared, I understand. It's a lot going on. No! Oh, it's on that screen too. Game looks good, dude. Kung Fu Panda live action. It's not far off. No like snakes? No. Hate snakes. I really hope this game is not all style and no substance. It looks like their style is dialed in, you know? And I feel like all the time in between now and launch is just nailing down gameplay. I think it needs to hit like Neo, the Wolong, Final Fantasy Origin, Stranger of Paradise levels of gameplay to be successful, and I think it can do that. I don't think it's going to be the next Souls exactly, but I think it's going to be a game that has a lot of people that like those genres playing it when it launches. So many Souls-likes, yeah, it is a little oversaturated, but this one stands out at least. This one in Phantom Blade, yes, good call. What's the other? Oh, Stellar Blade. Not a Souls-like, but Blade reminded me. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, bleh. Needles, no thanks. No, bro, come on. God. It's like Quake? Yeah, Quake is what Lois saying. Quake or Doom or something along those lines. It could be fucking Quake. It looks like something we've seen before. This is gonna turn into a fucking intense ass shooter. Killing Floor. Wild. Stubbs, thanks for hanging. We'll see you tonight for sure. Killing Floor 3. This is Age of Empires 4. Probably some DLC or expansion. Probably won't play this. No. Hopefully I won't play anything that they've shown so far. Except Starfield. I will play some Starfields. Mostly to make a freak, though. We still good, chat? Is that just the YouTube stream? I'm glad it's happening during opening night live. Good to see you. All right, chat effed out. I wonder if they took a tactical fucking F to fix the sound. It's been jumping around a little bit. I think that was a tactical F during the Age of Empires 4 trailer. They were like, cut the stream and fix it.
What
There's been that little bit of fucking sound clipping.
4 anniversary edition, an award-winning game on PC is
And it does sound good now.
on Xbox consoles.
I think
today.
they did it.
That's right. All right, next up we have something extremely special for you. We have one of the most iconic filmmakers of all time in the house. The director behind the legendary films such as 300, Man of Steel, and Army of the Dead. He's come all the way to Gamescom to talk about his new film, Rebel Moon, which is on Netflix December 22nd. Gamescom.
This shit looks
please
fucking
give
cool,
a
though.
Warm welcome to the one and only Zack Snyder.
Rebel Moon looks better than it should. Also, Zack Snyder is an interesting man. And I don't know if those accolades were exactly correct when describing. I was over here thinking fucking Spielberg.
Too much.
At least the Snyder cut, so true.
Oh, yeah. Zach, I know you had to come a bit of a ways to get here to Germany. Thanks for coming to Gamescom.
Thanks for having me out, Jeff, and thanks, Gamescom. How you guys doing? This is awesome. Wow, what a great crowd. It's insane.
Zack Snyder.
Now,
Act like you've addressed a crowd before.
Yeah, I've been a gamer, and I love the idea of coming to
Keely
Gamescom.
had to prompt him for his line. You've been a gamer your whole life. I've been a gamer my whole life.
And I thought I'd come over here, and this would be a great opportunity to talk about my new project, Rebel Moon. Maybe show
What's in
you
his
guys
fucking
something. I
pocket?
don't know.
Yeah, maybe the world premiere of the trailer, which is coming up in just a second.
Yeah, just moments away.
Okay, well,
Who's Zack Snyder? He did like
I want to talk about this IP,
Justice
Rebel Moon, and
League's
it's really a
first
whole
cut,
universe that you've created. We're
or
gonna get into that
last
in a
cut,
minute.
I guess.
But what was the original inspiration
Man of Steel.
for creating this new world?
Watchmen 2009, the best thing he's ever done.
You know, team building movies. You know,
Host a game event to play a movie trailer, yeah.
And also,
It's not great. And there gonna be some game tie-in to make this worth it, but I don't know. The Venn diagram of people that play video games and watch Gamescom and are hopefully interested in watching Rebel Moon. He's got a shot to get a couple viewers, I guess.
You know, this is a chance. And my awesome partners at Netflix were like, "Go do it." And so
I should watch Watchmen.
Make this movie.
And you've got
Director,
quite the
yeah.
cast, and I know Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, Hopkins plays this robot, amazing robot, and it's an insane ensemble. And of course, Sophia Boutella is really the heart of the movie, and you'll see her just kicking ass through the entire film. So it's fun.
And what I love about, you'll see it in just a second.
I get
but
this
there's even
this
more
movie mixed
than
up
just
with
films,
the
and part of the reason we wanted to have
John
you here at
David
Gamescom, I know you're
Washington,
kind of
Gareth
expanding on
Edwards
films with
flick
a whole
that's
universe
coming out
of
early next
things
year
that
or late
you
this
know,
year.
narratively linked
That
to
looks
what
really
you're doing
fucking
with
sick
the
too.
movies. Tell us a bit about what's in store.
Yeah, we're
What's
also
that one
super
called,
excited
chat?
to reveal that we're making a video game for Rebel Moon, and the game we're developing with Super Evil Megacorp, and it'll expand the Rebel Moon universe. It takes place
so they're doing a game announcement for it.
right after the events of the two movies, and it really is a
Two movies? Okay,
with
bro.
Those guys and really interacting
Twisted Metal.
with
I still have to watch
the
Twisted Metal. I've been a
ideas
bad
they
boy.
have, and the way the game's going to expand the universe is just unbelievable, and I'm super excited about it. You'll be able to like pick your rebel and then go on missions, and it's like one and two players in a co-op, and it's crazy. But we're just starting to talk about a bunch of other crazy ideas inside the game, so it's really fun, and that's coming. So keep your eye out for more.
All right, well, we love it. The films, the game, and more. But let's roll it back to the movie, because we are going to get a first look now at this incredible film, part 1 and part 2, right?
Yep. So this little trailer we put together, a little tease of the universe. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I can't wait for you to check it out right now.
Let's check it out. The world premiere of the trailer for Rebel Moon. Zack
Turned into
Snyder,
Gran
everybody.
Turismo movie
Thanks,
show.
guys.
That's right, me. Good call. Which that movie comes out in 3 days, I think, wide release. And woof, does it look average? I wonder how bad this is gonna strike my fucking channel when I try to upload this. Probably bad.
In myth, she was called the Redeemer. It was said this child
God damn
would
it.
stop the madness of war.
This is me thinking about hours of work.
That she was to usher in a new
Putting
age
my
of peace and
upload as
compassion.
private, opening resolve, and chopping this section out of the fucking VOD.
Memories of a world I will never see.
Re-uploading it after rendering it for hours.
I cannot serve.
Losing views.
And love for a child I could not save.
You do like spaceships though. Can you live edit it? I could. But I'm not positive it would be very engaging.
I am a child of war.
With the Netflix movie, you're pretty much right.
That love is weakness. There is a difference.
Oh, Spider Girl.
Revenge.
Ooh, I fought a spider last night in my house, chat.
To pay for your defiance.
It wasn't much of a fight. It was a lot of watching a spider and waiting for it to come out of a corner. I'd get a fucking clean smash on it.
I don't want no trouble. We're not here to bring any. Are you ready?
Lightsabers.
You and I both know fear. Let's show them
This looks
we're
big
not
budge for a fucking Netflix movie.
Let's show them we are more than the shackles that bind us.
But there is a lot happening here, man. Feel like it can't all work, right? You know what this trailer reminds me of? It reminds me of the Wachowski siblings movie.
The time has come.
It's gonna come to me in a second. Mila Kunis and Channing Tatum. Hover skates. Bees. Jupiter Ascending. Jupiter Rising. Jupiter movie. You know what I'm talking about, chat?
Who among you is willing to die for what you believe?
I'm gonna look it up. Jupiter Ascending, I was right. I nailed it. Two parts with like 4 or 5 months in between them is kind of interesting. Who knows? Maybe it's great and I'm an asshole.
That looks insane. I cannot wait to play that game. All right, well, now we're going to move on to something that is
Watch that movie, you mean?
long awaited, because sometimes good things do come to those who wait. It's been a number of years since we last heard an update on Crimson Desert, the new open world action adventure from Pearl Abyss in South Korea.
Oh, this one looked
that
really
changes
good.
Tonight, because the team has prepared
This had a great
very
looking
special
trailer.
gameplay update trailer to share with the world first here at Gamescom. Enjoy.
Got games on his mind. You're so right. This game showed at like the Game Awards a few years ago, and it looked like it was bullshit. You know, it looked like vaporware. All near some stuff have people fighting, divide between good and bad. Throw some fantasy in there. Weird theory that sounds like you're in the brain of a 9-year-old who released it. You got a Netflix movie. You got a stew going. It's too true. Yeah, if we watch the fucking Crimson Desert trailer from 3 years ago, it looks way better than what we're seeing here. It was one of those trailers that was like, here's fake gameplay of our game. Oh, wait. I'm seeing you can hold a sheep and run with it. This is interesting now. But right now, it's looking a lot like all of the Assassin's Creed games that I don't like. You know? Too big. Too much happening. Look at this man, though. Holy shit. Did you see that man? Show me that large man. There's a lot of holding animals, though. I think that's gonna play. Spent their entire budget on the fishing. If that's the case, I actually might be very interested. This is Assassin's Creed. This is just... It's Spain Skyrim. You're not off. This is a lot going on, dude. It can't be good, right? There's got to be a catch here. Rad. That was fucking rad. That also was rad. Fuck. What's happening? Camera angles remind you of Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, I get that. Look at this shit. I don't know, chat. They're showing a lot of stuff. QTEs. I like the vibes. I'm starting to see it. Look at this large fucking mechanical beast. I do get some like Breath of the Wild stuff going on too with the climbing and reversal. That little transition from bird to horse and horse to bird. Sky Islands? Oh, it's the fucking bitrate killer, baby.
Hey, what's up, Gamescom? It's Ice-T.
Oh, it's fucking Ice-T, baby.
My favorite game in the world, Payday, and I have my own special heist mission in Payday 3. And you know, I know a lot about heists in real life, all right? It launches September 21st. Here's a world premiere first look.
Ice-T, did you just admit to crimes?
The components are kept in high security cooling containers somewhere in the storage yard. The clock starts ticking as soon as the components are out.
That Crimson Desert trailer was like too good for its own good. Like people that don't know better are very excited for that game. And people like us, educated members of chat, are cautiously apprehensive that things are too good to be true. You know? Blade, what's going on, man? I was thinking about you the other day. I was like, I haven't seen that boy in too long. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Now, you know I watch a lot of heist movies. Yeah, that must be it. Chat, we're gonna stream Payday 3. It's coming to fucking Game Pass. It's gonna be a competent shooter. I think it'll be fun multiplayer, too. If I can play as Ice-T. Who am I? Who am I to say no? Sorry to hear that, dude, but glad to have you back, that's for sure. Hope you're doing alright. Alright, we're getting into Assassin's Creed Mirage. I believe that's Baghdad, yeah? Basim, yeah, that's Assassin's Creed, baby. I'm in on this game. This is the Assassin's Creed that I want to play the most since Origins. And I've played them all since Origins. You had me at 20 hours to complete, baby. Smaller, denser worlds. It just fucking feels like Assassin's Creed. I don't know. Revelations or whatever the fuck, like the 360 PS3, no, like the Xbox One PS4 era of Assassin's Creed games that I really liked the most. Like those early, like Syndicate, I guess, was the last one that I really liked the size of.
مستتر يتهيأ لإعادة النور إلى أحلك أركان المدينة.
Yeah, exactly. Just insane amounts of hidden blade. Give me that. Slather me in it. We love this. Let me hide in the crowd. It's just always gonna feel cool to do that little. I mean, and they did that fucking release date shuffle, pushing this thing up to get it out of the way of Spider-Man and Mario. Smartest thing that they've fucking done.
There you have it, Assassin's Creed Mirage, which marks a return to the Middle East for the series, offering an immersive,
Giants.
nice, featuring full Arabic voice acting, as you saw in that trailer. You can be transported to 9th century Baghdad when the game launches on October 5th.
You know, everybody's just
for game releases.
dying to get transported to 9th century Baghdad.
For ONL, please welcome Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine.
Co-host, you're 35 minutes into the show.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for having me. And hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be with all the fans here at Gamescom this year. And I have the honor to be your guide for tonight.
Biggest thing that's happened so far is Little Nightmares 3
right here
for an
at
announcement.
Gamescom. And
other than that, it's been a lot of stuff that we kind of already knew about. Starfield, Black Myth Wukong, Crimson Desert.
Never have to miss any of the events this week.
But there's still a lot of show left.
Just go to Gamescom now to discover what the world's gaming industry.
You need a better URL. Now.gamescom.global isn't great.
Favorite games, then visit now.
Tiny URL/x3by9z would be better, I think.
Will be celebrated this Friday at 3 p.m. If you
Did I miss the Marvel Snap portion of the show? I think you're good.
Pretty cool prizes.
I think you're good.
This year's Gamescom Epics.
What's going on,
then
Swanky?
Go to the Epics section of Gamescom now to play the text adventure of the show. You can also enjoy all
amazing Gamescom.com. Don't click that link.
Tune into Gamescom Studios broadcast by IGN on Twitch or YouTube.
There's a snapshot with a Twitch of a Spider-Man variant. Fuck, I'm gonna miss it.
Plus,
sorry, I got Spider-Man. I got a Spider-Man variant.
From the largest indie area in the world in the Gamescom Awesome Indie Studios show tomorrow at 8 p.m. And later this week, tune in to the Gamescom Studios broadcast and check out the Gamescom Cosplay Awards live from Cologne, Germany on Sunday at 3 p.m. I highly recommended this section. So check out Gamescom now for all those fantastic features. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jasmine.
A lot of fucking dialogue.
Well, now I'm joined by the one and only Harada-san, the creator of Tekken.
Oh, sick.
And Michael, the producer of
Look
Tekken.
how fucking cool Harada is, chat.
Come all this way from Japan.
Look at this little
to deliver
man.
Something special to Gamescom.
Yeah.
What do we got, Harada?
そうですね。普段最近はずっとバトルシステムの話ばっかりしてるので、今日は皆さんのために、全く新しいモードの情報を持ってきました。
So up until now, we've been mostly showing off the battle mechanics and new gameplay, but today we have an all-new mode to show you today.
はい、ですね、鉄拳はもちろん今回も、三島サーガを描いた
Is he wearing a cape? I believe so.
壮大なストーリーモードはあるんですけども、それ以外にですね、もう特に欧米では、失われてしまったアーケード体験の、ストーリーが体験できる、プレイヤー中心のですね、ストーリーモードっていうのを、最新の AI ラーニングシステムを使って、すごい緊張感のあるベテランからニューカマーまで楽しめるような、そういう新しいモードをちょっと今日はお見せしたいなと思います。
hoodie attention, yeah.
Of course, Tekken 8 will have the story mode covering the Mishima storyline and the arc that the players expect up until now. But this
Will
brand new
someone
mode
get
is
thrown
kind
out of a
the story that
helicopter?
focuses
Yes
on
or
you as a
yes?
player, and it covers the arcade scene, which is a classical atmosphere that people our generation.
Interesting. I
actually
wonder
got
what
to
direction they're gonna go.
experience firsthand, but
Tekken
maybe some of the
5
newer
had this
gamers,
single player
gamers out
like
there haven't. So this will cover
action
that, as you
pseudo
progress through that
RPG
storyline,
that I played the
you'll
fuck out of.
experience some all-new gameplay that actually has some.
We should play
AI
Death by Degrees, the
learning,
Nina
aspects to
spin-off
it.
game.
And it's
I'm writing
really
that down.
exciting, and we hope that you'll enjoy it.
All right, well, let's take a look at the brand new trailer for Tekken 8. Thanks, guys.
Fuck, this game looks sick. Open world like Street Fighter-ish? Yeah, it might happen.
Going somewhere?
Nina looks so fucking good. Ping. Jack 8. Ooh.
Observa. Heihachi Mishima is dead.
Bad chance.
Let's go.
Tekken 1 in the cute girls department this time around. Yeah. Yep. Harada will not be defeated. He loves his cute gals. Oh, very Street Fighter 6-ish. Very anime pilled. Look at these little avatars you can make. Yoshimitsu made it assemble.
What's done is done.
Cat ears? Where is Panda? It's a good question. Kuma and Panda nowhere to be seen. No Mojimbo either. Is that his name? Paul's here though.
Get ready for the next battle.
The 8 being a fucking chain link is just genius. It goes too hard. And then the release date announcement, January 26th. Okay, so staying out of this year. Honestly, smart. Start bulking up January. Mokujin. I said Mojimbo.
There you have it, Tekken
We love
8
Mokujin.
coming in January 2024. All right, I'm now
January
joined
26th, is
by
that right?
Shelby Carlton and Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer, because on November 10th, Call of Duty
Call of Duty,
Modern
oh, you
Warfare
fuck.
3 arrives, and today you guys are going to be the first audience in the world to see some raw, real gameplay from the campaign.
Oh, gameplay.
Dave, Shelby, welcome to GameScom.
You guys are never going to believe what
can you
this
tell
looks
us
like.
about,
It's going to
Modern
look
Warfare
like Call
3?
of Duty.
Well, first of all, Jeff, it is
The avatar
awesome
stuff could look cool, yeah.
Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete
This is the
package.
scariest
We're
Call of
shipping
Duty that they've
16
released
multiplayer
ever.
maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2. These maps have been
This was supposed to be
modernized with new
standalone
gameplay and
DLC, or not
features.
standalone.
We
It was
also
supposed to be
have
DLC
open
for
world
Modern Warfare
zombies.
2,
This is our
and they swapped
largest
it.
Zombies, yeah.
And they decided to just tack on
This is our largest
zombies
zombies offering ever, and for
in
the
a
first
campaign
time, it's set
with
in
like
the
a
Modern
year of
Warfare
development
universe.
cycle.
And of course, this year we're
And
bringing a huge innovation to the Call of Duty
all of the
campaign.
multiplayer
Let's
elements
talk a bit about the campaign, Shelby.
are 16 maps
Makarov,
from
I know, is gonna factor
previous
into
Call
this
of
team
Duty
over
Modern
there.
Warfare
Tell us a bit
games
about what is the
that
storyline? What can
intertwine
we
with the
expect from
online for Modern Warfare 2.
so
It's like
for the
Modern
first
Warfare
time for Call of Duty
2.5
this year, we're doing a
being
direct
billed as
sequel.
Modern Warfare
Modern
3.
Warfare 2, they asked a lot of interesting questions in their story.
It's like a
and
DLC
Sledgehammer
fucking
Games is so
remix, and
excited
it's
to work
70
with
bucks.
Infinity Ward on the campaign
And it's
to
probably
answer
going
some
to
of those
be
questions and to bring
a
you
really
Modern Warfare
fucking
3.
messy
And one of those
package.
answers, he's
Is my
actually
guess.
standing right behind you. He is Makarov. He is our infamous antagonist. He is cold. He is calculated.
Later than actual release
and
date,
he's
yeah,
trying to bring
quite likely.
the world to the brink of war, but not if Task Force 141 has anything to say about it. So we are just so excited to get this campaign into the players' hands.
All right, well, we are going to see a playthrough of the
I don't know,
campaign
man.
level, but first,
I have very
Dave, I
little
wanna talk
faith in
about
this.
Something new you're doing: open combat missions. What are those?
So Call of Duty is known for epic cinematic stories, as Shelby talked about. And this year in Modern Warfare 3, we're introducing a new innovation.
I haven't had
to the
faith in Call of Duty in a long
campaign
time.
that's
I
gonna
have even
allow
less
players
now.
to interact with that story like never before. We call them open combat missions.
Supposed to be a DLC indeed.
Open combat missions are player directed. They allow the audience
I wonder
to
if
play
the
game
multiplayer
the way they want
functionality
to
is the
play
right way to do
So if
it,
you're like
where
me and
you're
you like
not
stealth,
reinventing the wheel. You
can
take the
go
existing
in
multiplayer
quiet, you
and
can
treat
equip,
the Modern
suppress
Warfare 3
weapons,
stuff as an
complete all the
expansion to that.
objectives without the enemies
But
ever knowing you were there. But if you want to go in loud, you can
I wonder what
strap
that
on
does to
armor
Modern
plates,
Warfare 2
you can
players
go
that
and hit
aren't
the
getting
enemy
Modern
head
Warfare
on,
3. I
and
think it's
open
not really
combat
of their
missions will
concern because
support it.
most people
You
just
can leverage
buy their Call of
vehicles,
Duty every
You
year.
can leverage tacticals, lethals. You can even use your favorite kill streaks in campaign.
I'm sure zombies will be fucking
Now, open
phoned in.
combat missions are really
That's how you get me.
important to our campaign story, and they're going to work seamlessly with those epic
Release your
cinematic
game.
missions that Call of
I'll
Duty
play your
fans
beta
know
and say
love.
that's enough Call of Duty
Tonight,
for me
we
for
wanna
the
show
year.
you an exclusive
And
first
then,
look at one of these epic
if
cinematic
you
missions.
Okay, set it up
deliver
first, Shelby. When
zombies
are
and
we
people
going to
say
see this?
zombies is really
Start of
good,
the game almost, right?
Yeah,
I'll
so
buy.
this is a sneak peek of the very first level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation 627.
or looks like Modern Warfare 1 and 2.
Call
Yeah,
of Duty at
yeah.
Gamescom first. Thanks, guys.
And a lot like Vanguard and fucking Cold War and fucking who knows what else. Submarines creep me out, man. Marines, why? Why not? Yeah, I get it. Will there be a shark in this trailer, chat? Yes or no? Yes or no? Vote now. 0 for no, 1 for yes. 0 for no, 1 for yes. Will there be... Will there be a shark in this trailer? I see 2 no's. I'm voting yes. Yes on shark. Within the next 5 seconds, probably. We're not in yet.
All teams, eyes on target. Phase 1 complete. Charlie copies. We're set. Roger that. Moving to phase 2.
This free Xbox Series X giveaway? Yeah. Everybody that guesses correct gets a free Xbox Series X. This is what you watch live. It's Call of Duty, obviously no shark. Don't be so sure. Be so sure. Here it comes, shark.
Stay tight. Roger. No movement.
Shark? No, 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 don't get too close to land. No! No! If someone's codename is Shark, does it count? Yeah, absolutely. Shark-shaped submarine or boat? Perhaps, perhaps. Fuck. Alright. No voters, which is everybody but me. You win your Xbox Series X, courtesy of me. Looks dark.
All teams, Alpha's in. How copy? Solid. Relay went clear. Moving to Mark DZ. Stand by.
Nods on. Airstribes on.
Ugh, God.
Hold.
Drop him.
It's so tough to get excited about just seeing guns in games. Like, we get it.
Bravo 1. Marking with IR. Confirm
I
visual.
understand you gotta do your stuff, but...
Visual. Bravo inbound.
Oh, chat, let's take this time to talk about Ubisoft Activision. How fucking nuts is that news? Signing away the cloud gaming rights of your Activision Blizzard games, which I believe will still appear on Game Pass, but not only will they appear on Ubisoft Plus, but Ubisoft will have the opportunity to license those games out for 15 years.
Alpha to Charlie. You set?
It's a wild deal.
Teams green to go in phase 2.
It's a worldwide deal just to appease the CMA in Europe, which is also wild. It's all very fucking strange, and I wonder if we're getting like a resurgence of like a better on Xbox type marketing plan for the next 15 years for Activision Blizzard games. I just don't know. I don't know what that deal looks like behind the scenes. Really interesting shit. We'll dive into it on GameList tonight for sure. I'll say that I prefer these kinds of missions more than the usual spray and pray ones. Yeah, I mean, I'm such a fucking old head when it comes to Call of Duty that I still like go back to like Modern Warfare, the original Call of Duty 4, like all gillied up, and that sort of like change on the first-person shooter idea of what a level can be was so fucking influential for modern gaming, and I think still holds up, but it's been such a long time since Call of Duty did anything that mattered to me at all. Colin has gone through and played like every Call of Duty campaign that's come out over the last 6 or 7 years, and he's had a couple that he's been really hot on, of like, they're not perfect video games, they're not going to, you know, reinvigorate you in the franchise or anything, but if you want a good Call of Duty romp for 4 to 6 hours of just like military shooting, it's some of the best stuff that you can fucking find. It does interest me from time to time. I feel like we would have a fun time on stream playing like a campaign, like a Call of Duty campaign from 5 or 6 years ago. Would probably be a fun like series of streams. World at War was dope. Yeah, like I've got fond memories with Call of Duty, no doubt. I just can't imagine going and spending $70 and being like, we gotta play a new campaign. But I will say that if it was on Game Pass, if it was Activision, it was on Game Pass, and it came out, that's how I would do it. Like, we would probably do 4 or 5 Call of Duty streams, mash through the single player. Game Pass changes the game.
Bravo. Alpha's in the tunnels. What's your status?
But goddamn, this shit is just dark and a snooze to me.
Stand by.
How terrible this guy is at shooting, yeah. Not ideal. Realistic. Better than me, though.
Let's roll front down. Bravo.
Yeah, that fucking full playthrough of, Now you want to talk about a good shooting game. I mean, I recommend Rogue Warrior.
All teams, Bravo's got the keys. Alpha, you have 1 mic before the lights are back online. Copy, Bravo. Kick off the riot. Roger. Opening blocks 1 through 4.
I like the scenario, but it's probably scripted as fuck. Yeah, for sure. They just talked about all these different ways to solve their missions. I don't think this is one of those. This feels like very, intro-pilled fucking pulling out all the stops of cinematic shooting. They'll dump you into some of those more sandboxy areas for levels 2 through 4 until they give you another one of these. I'm gonna have my camera blow my nose. Alcatraz, yeah. Well, that's a zombies mode.
Alpha moving on sub-level. Let's get our guy.
Then beginner in game.
Ready, breach? Breacher up.
Oh yeah. That was a lot of time, man. A bit of a snooze. November 10th, we get it. We'll probably play that beta when it drops.
Modern Warfare 3 details and gameplay when Call of Duty Next, the premier showcase event for Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, Call of Duty Mobile, and Warzone takes place. We're announcing it tonight on October 5th, and jump in for yourself when the multiplayer beta kicks off on October 6th. We have so much more to share with you.
October
but first,
6th, we'll
here's
stream
an update
it.
on Nightingale, the new shared world survival crafting game from Inflection.
Oh, this had a
Few
good
years of
showing
waiting,
like a year
it's
ago.
Finally time to find out the early access release date for Steam and Epic Store.
This looked really interesting.
And so too Nightingale.
This is like the Portals game, right? Yeah, it is.
First portal and tread on towards that which is boundless, beyond.
This is interesting as fuck to me.
Sequestered, struck by woe and lacking supplies. The question becomes,
Okay.
wilt thou be a survivor?
Those are really cool looking bases. I just hope it's not too scary so I can play with my buds. Aesthetics looks nice, but missing with the survival building stuff. Yeah, I get it. That's a large man. This is the show of large men. Outer Worlds. Yeah, more Outer Worlds than Wilds.
Realm cards will be necessary.
It's got an interesting hook, like we're gonna be able to transport to fucking British territories of the 1900s, it appears. I don't know. It's like combining a bunch of aesthetics. Sometimes it's creepy and scary, and other times it's like medieval fantasy. Large men, yeah, I'm telling you. Look at the size of that lad. Look at this guy. He's fucking huge.
Can fly. Let my words steer your steps.
I'm less interested in this than I was last time I saw it, unfortunately. Personally. The skies of your beckon, will you heed the call? Chat. Early access, yeah. Grand Blue?
The astral realm is Lilith's home.
Oh yeah, this is my type of bullshit.
Restore the forbidden primal. She will utilize the power of the four
Give me a fucking best girl. Let me hack and slash.
You can tell primal beasts were weapons created by
It's her. I call her. You can't have her, chat.
Of untold destruction.
Big boot sheep lady, yeah.
Is that what you call?
Yeah, that's one's mine.
Gods?
I sense something, but I can't put a finger on what.
That doesn't look right from up here. Oh no.
Feels like overkill for a glorified.
Good scale, bro.
Something's blocking me. I can't get through.
Oh, primeval god, I beg your forgiveness. But fate set in motion.
JRPG as fuck over here.
Deliver us
Airship.
from grief and sacrifice.
We love an airship.
Fulfill my salvation.
You can't have him. He's Final Fantasy.
Met new people.
Xenoblade like, yeah, a little
You've
bit.
always been there to protect me.
It reminds me of Tales a lot so far.
I wanted to say thank you.
Same developer, no. Xenoblade is first party Nintendo these days, which is fucking nuts. Granblue Fantasy Relink. Good showing. That's the most we'll ever see of that video game.
Gamescom. Gina
Hello.
Torres here. I play General Kirkin in Immortals of Avium. She is Jack's mentor.
The game came out today and is reviewed way better than I fucking thought it would have. Immortals is picking up like 8s and 9s throughout the fucking 6s through like 8.5s. EA published on their EA Originals line. It's like a AA game. I feel like I keep equating it to Atomic Heart from earlier in the year, if you want like an idea for quality.
Everyone that can fight.
I'm telling you, like, this might be a really fun $20 fucking pickup that we stream sometime. The fact that it is reviewing above average is really interesting to me. Would I be more interested if it got like a 6 or like a 5? Yeah. Wish it was a little less competent, personally. Then I'd really be into buying it. This trailer with this fucking stupid chopped up generic rap song. Oh, Tom, great! Not it, Chief. All time great. Above average game, dog shit trailer.
That was Immortals of Avium, which
we've entered our fucking anime
next
block.
Up, we're going to step into the world of the Hoyoverse, and I am here with Genu Lee,
Hoyoverse.
producer of Zenless Zone Zero.
MiHoYo rebranding to Hoyoverse.
Great to have you here.
Best move in the video game industry in fucking
Fantastic.
years.
It's a great honor to have you here. We've been very excited to hear more about ZZZ, the next game from the Hoyoverse. In the Hoyoverse.
And these
Can you tell us a little
motherfuckers
about what you
do
brought
not
to,
miss.
Gamescom for this AR.
Let's claim waifus before Jake. No, you can't. I get first dibs. My stream.
今天来到 Gamescom 这个舞台，并且给大家带来了我们的作品《绝区零》。
I only get one pick, so if there's any other waifus that I don't pick that you want, you can have those
I'm
waifus.
incredibly honored to be here tonight, and I've brought one of our newest products with me today, which is Zenless Zone Zero.
Pink hair girl.
Urban
I got pink hair girl.
RPG.
距离上次我们给大家分享动态已经有1年的时间了，我也知道大家非常着急，想知道我们新的
Yeah, I get it.
所以这次我们想借助这个舞台，给大家分享一下我们新的研发中的内容。
So I know it's been a while since we've given you an update on what we've been working on, and that's why I'm particularly happy to be here today to give you an update on the progress that we've made with this game.
接下来的 PV 会有我们新制作的战斗机制和我们
So far, we've covered happy to be here and happy to give update on progress of
So we've
game.
got a trailer with us, and it shows you some of the urban environment that we've been working on, and also some of the dynamics of the game. I hope you like it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Here you go. Brand new trailer for Zenless Zone Zero at Gamescom.
All blue demonish girl, I get it. These should have made a bingo sheet. You're right. You're right. I have a feeling though this game is going to be a huge fucking deal. Also, I reserve the right to change my waifu at any time. Oh, large man husbando, I get that too. This is the show of large men, so we'll see if there's any large. Oh! Oh! You wolf boy. Dog guy, I get it. I guarantee this game is insanely fucking popular. Genshin crowd, the Honkai Star Rail crowd are fucking eating right now. Wolfman. Big Hammer Girl, probably a pretty hot ticket. Also take Cat Girl, we do love Cat Girls too. Ooh, short trailer.
April, Honkai Star Rail made its global debut, and the game has captivated players with its interstellar grand journey. And today we're excited to share a special look at its beloved characters and provide an update on its PlayStation 5 release.
Astral Blade, yeah, I see that. Honkai.
The Lawfu's reconstruction efforts
Lawfu?
are ready for inspection. General Fu Xuan.
I call General Fu Xuan. No, Lois, no.
Instructor was a wise decision. The troops' morale is sky high, and the realm keeping commission
Actually, I called her. Hot guy Star Rail. No. Oh.
What manner of evil transported us here? Great work, General. General 1, Demon 0.
Mahjong.
Plan B.
That's a big boy robot. General. Yo, we used to have to try my first cup noodles. First cup noodles. Oh baby. Tower of Fantasy is mechas. This is Honkai Star Rail, I think. I don't know the difference, if I'm gonna be honest. Too dumb for Mahjong. My grandmother was a fucking Mahjong fiend. She was hustling ladies out in the day.
You have nowhere.
Cup noodles, pretty good shit though. Yeah. Yeah.
We got still more Hoyoverse for you. Genshin Impact is nearing its 3-year anniversary, and the game just released its 5th nation, Fontaine. Here's a look at the nation surrounded by water, plus the announcement of a brand new concert series coming, hopefully, to a city near you.
Hoyoverse. Large Dragon. I've played like 12 hours of Genshin Impact, enough to want to spend my entire life savings on it and deciding not to. But I did get a boy whose main thing seemed to be eating sea salt ice cream, which was kind of a hot ticket for a Kingdom Hearts fan.
No time for distractions. Seriously, you have a
Oh yeah, but then it had that one girl who would talk very poorly, which I found grating. It said maybe not for me. I thought Genshin was an MMO. It's like an gacha with a couple MMO trappings, right? Yeah, music does seem nice.
Bombs away.
Step on up.
Here comes the
Yeah, girl? Genshin Concert Tour. Genshin Concert. Okay.
This October, Lords of the Fallen releases an RPG adventure where he plays a Dark Crusader who can access a parallel dimension, the Umbral. Here is a first look at the brand new story trailer for Lords of the Fallen.
Genshin was trying to trap me with its card game like management. This one could be fun. Yeah, this looks like if you're into like the Soulsborne type of stuff, Lords of the Fallen is looking really good. There was a super solid hands-on over the last couple weeks where people got to mess with it, and I guess it's got some like parallel dimension swapping that works extremely well as a mechanic and has people looking at this game a little bit differently. It's kind of been memed on a little bit because it was called Lord of the Fallen, a sequel to Lords of the Fallen, and now it's just also called Lords of the Fallen, just like the first one. But apparently you don't have to know anything about the first one to play this new one, but it's not a reboot. It's, I don't know. Middle Earth, yeah, for sure. I got some Ring Wraith vibes there.
Greed, hatred, suffering, chaos.
But I think this will make some waves when it drops, for sure. But again, it's like Sean was saying earlier, there's so many Souls-likes, it is tough to stand out right now. Hope this one comes with seamless co-op. Seamless co-op does seem to be something that's missing from a lot of these, and the thing that really differentiates. You can grab a couple of buddies and not have to drop in, drop out with some annoying fucking mechanic.
Are in the presence of a
You're in good shape.
and beg for forgiveness. And remember, you look into the shadows.
Just around the corner.
Maybe the shadows look back.
You know what this game could use? Great demo. Hey, hey! Sonic Superstars, give me a fucking release date, please! I want it so badly. It looks so good. I love the idea of having 3 or 4 people on screen at the same time. Historically, of course, we've had 2. We know. And then these power-ups, gameplay variety. You guys know I love my gameplay variety. I can create a freak. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. October 17th, 10/17. Let's go. Excellent.
Looks amazing. October is going to be a very busy month for new releases. And yes, there will be full 4-player co-op gameplay in Sonic Superstars.
But not online, which is so stupid.
The Sonic news we have for you tonight at Opening Night Live, because we also have a special update for you on Sonic Frontiers.
Baby. Is this gonna have other playable characters in it? Show me the goods. There's a big DLC pack coming. Yo. Squad. Oh, he's gonna supersonic out. He had pronounced eyebrows. That was disturbing. Yeah, you already know we're streaming this day 1, baby. Day 1. Ew, I don't like his eyebrows. Get him away. New story, new playable characters, new challenges. Ooh, a little weak, a little weak. Trailer a little bit weak. I would have loved to have seen a little bit of gameplay.
Hello again. It's so amazing being here at GameScom.
We got a name. We got something to look forward to.
Devs, publishers,
not bad.
And of course, the
Frontiers DLC. Frontiers DLC. Exciting though. I'm looking for a reason to hop back into that game. I downloaded it again recently just to have it locally stored. I loved my time with Sonic Frontiers. One of the better full plays we've ever done on the Twitch channel, I feel like. It's all on YouTube too, and it was fun.
And earlier, I mentioned
We'll get back into that when they give us a good reason to, for sure.
Where you can see amazing game-inspired costume.
Steam Remote Play, good call. I should get that fucking game on Steam.
Now I'm here with Mochi Dragon, Rainbow Raven,
Mushy Dragon.
Zaza, and Saphira.
Wow, good
Mochi Dragon,
baller, staying in character.
Can you tell me how you choose a character to cosplay?
For me, there are 3 things required in order to decide on a cosplay. The first thing is, do I like the game or the media where it's coming from? The second one is,
Supersonic
do I enjoy
and
the
Cyrus
character
says, yeah, he's
design?
balling. He's balling out of control.
And the third one is, does it have a little challenge in the cosplay making progress? Like sewing a corset like my princess has here, or imitating bone structure with foam.
And what makes cosplay at Gamescom unique?
Any bone structure imitators in chat?
Being able to play all of these awesome games in cosplay at the booths of the developers, as well as talking to the producers of the indie games, like having first.
What's Girl 2
and
from?
of course, the Cosplay Village.
Second person.
Thank you so much for sharing your costumes
I had
with
2
us.
Zeldas and a
wish
Halo.
You a great and wonderful Gamescom. Thank you. Applause.
Thank you, applause. Diablo, it did feel kind of Diablo.
Before I go, I would like to tell you about the Gamescom event area.
Please clap.
Friday through Sunday,
Future,
there will
welcome
be
in.
live shows.
Chat, can I start asking you guys to applause for me? Thank you, applause.
Events and esports
When I say something cool,
live from Cologne or
I'm just going to say that.
online. Join and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, And be sure to use the Gamescom hashtag 2023. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
I thought she said trendy 3.
Thank you, Jasmine. It's great to have
She
you
said
here.
2023. I understand now.
All right now we've got a first
One
look
battle
at
chick
the
was hot as
first
fuck, of course,
Descendant, a
naturally.
next-generation
I think you should
action looter shooter
cosplay
from
more. I was
Nexon.
actually
The
Roy
crossplay
Koopa not
open
long
beta
ago.
is going to be
It
held
was very
September
successful.
19th to 25th.
September 19th. For what?
We must follow the will of the ancestors. Accept your calling, descendant.
The descendants
Next
are
song.
risking their lives for us, for Albion.
I should cosplay more though. I got that fucking horse head for 1-2 Switch and then it didn't have online multiplayer. I know this one hot cosplayer who just had to paint their head white.
It's the Ironheart. This could
It was pink and it looks way more pink in here than it did on my head.
Countless descendants have shed blood
Says
to
here.
protect the sanctity of this great place.
Pastel pink.
Despite their efforts.
Got 30 grams of this shit. What am I supposed to do with this?
And you
I don't know.
are the only chance we have.
Kratos next, the color would work. You're actually correct. I should Kratos it up, but then I'll have to grab red too. Another thing you know, I got a whole fucking face paint set, and goddamn, I don't know if I'm ready. You can cosplay Epona, you're right. I should do that. Yeah, I should. Let's become the clown that you are. Yeah, that's actually the best idea. I could do the fucking meme. This is Returnal as fuck. What am I looking at right now, chat? Do we know the name of this game? This is the company that made Maple Story. That's so crazy. Yeah, Nexon's been doing it for a while. First Descendant. Interesting.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. How's...
Oh, this is the weird
Good. Everything's fine.
looking like Firewatch Under the Sea
How are you?
trailer that we saw.
Tired, but in a good way. Busy. Unitrench is still Unitrench.
At Summer Game Fest. Under the Waves. Good pull, Future.
Heard there was a storm coming.
It's your mime cosplay? Holy shit. That would break the internet.
I still need time.
Time to what, Stan? Because as far as I can see, you're just treading water.
Get it?
Upping the extraction rate. Maximum output.
I don't expect you to.
Depending on how scary this looks, this is really interesting to me and could make for some really fun streams, I think.
Here, now.
I will be.
Submarine game too soon.
I promise.
Chat. August 20. That game comes out in a fucking week?
You're right there. On the verge of something special.
Is this just an advertisement for Game Pass? Yeah, it is. Oh, I forgot Jusant is coming to Game Pass. That was a fun demo. Does Jusant have a release date? October 3rd. According to a leaked Xbox Store thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll wait for official confirmation, release date, trailer, perhaps, maybe even today. Who knows? But Busan had an interesting demo. Best value in gaming, chat. Get your Game Pass subscriptions ready. Starfield, Forza, Party Animals, Lies of P, Payday 3. Did I say that already?
Joining me now,
All coming up soon.
Troy Baker, Roger Clark.
Do you think Roger Clark took his hat from Troy Baker's head? Yes or no?
On PlayStation and PC. Guys, welcome to Gamescom. This is so fun. Tell us a bit about this project. What can you tell us?
Oh my God, look at these people. You guys are insane. Yeah.
I really
We've been
dislike
able to talk about this game
Troy
for a while.
Baker.
I think the thing that I'm most excited about is for people to explore these characters. At the core of this experience is unraveling the mystery of Fort Solace, and you're gonna do
I realized mine was like $92 for over 2 years. What the fuck? I got robbed. I'm paying $19 a month or something right now. What's Richard doing?
We just want to throw ourselves into.
I haven't seen Richard in a minute. Let me see.
It's an independent game made by a pretty small team, right?
10 people, 2 years, 0 delays. We are very excited to share with you the world, Fort Solace today. It was a real joy to work on, and it's a joy to see what indie studios are capable of in this day and age. It's a real thrill.
And an amazing cast for an independent game. Juliet, this is, we know you from a lot of great, film, television work. This game thing, how did you get involved in this project?
Yeah, it's my
Richard has
first
arrived.
ever video game project, so I'm so excited. Thank you. And to get to work beside 2 of the best in the game.
I do
world
need to convert it and get it cheaper. Probably laying around. He was laying around. He was on the back of the sofa looking out the fucking window.
You guys did full on, performance capture. We see a little tease of your character there, Juliet. What can you tell us about kind of what we're going to see in this launch trailer? Because it's an amazing narrative experience.
Richie Cam is down.
An independent
I haven't repositioned Richie Cam in a long time, so it's just looking at empty cams and probably my feet right now. Here, I'll try. We'll see what it is.
Doing the mocap, and I walked into the foyer, and there I see Troy's butthole. I mean, the hole is butt made.
When I say we threw ourselves into this, we literally did. And there's a hole in the wall that was made by my butt,
which he signed.
And Julia, I know it's a little mysterious what your role is in this game, right? But we have to play to find out.
So I play Jessica Appleton, who's an engineer.
Please ignore my
working at Fort
backpack.
Solace, alongside Jack Leary, and they're going to have a night that they will never forget.
Ooh, okay.
It's a thrilling ride.
Well, let's get a little tease of this. Instead, it's
There
out
it is.
today.
You get your
Here
Richard.
is the launch trailer for Fort Solace. Thanks so much, guys.
Launch trailer available now? Fort Solace is out? Does nobody care? Is it bad? Has anyone seen a review?
Jack
What the
Leary,
fuck?
senior engineer en route to Fort Solace in the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Recording submitted. Is there no sign of security?
No.
At least we know what the worst joke of the event is. Yeah, for sure. Roger Clark takes the cake. Hey, I think nobody cares about this game. Get all the voice talent you want. The Martian, I see that. Buddy. Oh, good stretch. Okay, Richie. Yes, very sweet, very nice. Very nice, buddy. Available now.
All right, next it's time for the announcement about
Calling this is number 6 on Colin's Game of the Year. It's a good guess.
Off-road experience.
Oh, is this the crew? Codemasters is gonna be Dirt? Is this a new Dirt game?
Behind all great discoveries lies a journey. One of anticipation and adaptation. Of struggle.
Oh no.
Of hope.
It's not.
Each step matters. For every obstacle, there's a solution.
Gear up.
For every task.
God, this is like the least interesting kind of R game. It's not even a racing game. What do you even call this?
For every destination, an expedition.
Is this like Mud Runner 2? Is that what I'm looking at here? Expedition's a Mud Runner game rebranding. that Mudrunner SnowRunner franchise, which is smart. It was Focus Entertainment, not Codemasters.
All right,
I fucked
our
it.
next stop, the Crew
Expedition
Motorfest, a vibrant
you
open
nailed
world
it.
welcomes
Now the
you to
Crew,
ultimate festival for car
I'm into.
lovers, Motorfest. Here is the brand new trailer.
I loved, not liked, I loved my fucking beta time with this game. The Crew Motorfest is really good. It is very Forza Horizon pilled, but it has so many different aesthetics and so many different things happening in it. It's honestly really cool shit, and it's multi-platform with crossplay, so PlayStation owners kind of get a taste of that Forza Horizon gameplay that they've been missing out on. It's doing some cool fucking shit. I can't recommend this enough. Like, based on the demo beta, I think I'm buying this. If you haven't checked out the VOD of that, chat, or if you're interested in it, check out the beta VOD. It's like 2.5 hours long. We check out all of the different like pillars of the race. If you just watch like the first 15 minutes of it, it's got this awesome fucking tutorial that brings you through all of the different like nighttime races in Tokyo and like daytime classic car races and off-road stuff. Free trial September 14th. Excellent. That's so smart, especially because I was just saying how good that fucking beta was.
And the brand new Lamborghini Revuelto is on the cover and playable.
Interesting.
We have a special O&L announcement for everyone watching between September 14th and 17th. A free trial will be available of the game, offering 5 hours of gameplay on all platforms.
That is so fucking smart. This is when you plug your Crew 2 TikTok. Yeah, all right, my TikTok for Crew put up 250,000 views, 250,000. To launch your game and on launch day, give a free trial of the full game, 5 hours. Anybody who wants to play the Crew 2, the Crew Motorfest on release date can just fucking play. Is genius. I bet that does wonders for them. I bet they sell a lot of extra copies because of that. Especially with the multiplayer emphasis, playing with your buddies.
Let's go.
Hammer.
My favorite merc. Welcome to Dogtown. There's a job. Coordinates provided. You know what to do.
This is the best song on the soundtrack. We use it as a fucking intro all the time.
Thinking of buying some iron.
The logical choice.
Full-on expansion. This is a big deal.
Damn. Green view. Home stretch. Getting a ripper to overclock your chrome before the fight?
Trying to look at this in my
Not a bad idea. Okay.
playlist to see what the name of the fucking song is.
Get this show on the road.
It looks like Cyberpunk.
Job done.
The Rebel Path is the name of it.
Closing the gig.
New Apex, yeah, pretty much.
Something that will spirit you home safely.
Dope Rides Brawl.
Dispatch day. Hunter. Good luck.
Fuck incoming! Fire till she drops!
Got a net runner cinch here. Need back.
Yes, Richie, you're very sweet, buddy.
All nearby units. We got a situation in Watson. Roger, dispatch. We're on our way.
NC police, for fuck's sake.
Your actions are illegal.
Let me put it this way. No gun, no fun. Max tech. Time to tilt out.
Good trailer, honestly, but Cyberpunk always has good trailers.
I only hope this won't.
That's how they shot themselves in the fucking foot.
You will hear from me.
Your game looked too good and wasn't that great.
I guarantee you.
Or is great but didn't launch great. Whatever, chat. Enough. I'm over it. CD Projekt Red still has broken ass Witcher 3 on fucking current gen.
A little more about what we've just seen is
Fix it.
Julia Primock, gameplay designer from CD Projekt Red. You're like, welcome to Gamescom.
Hey, I'm excited to be here today.
Well, we're excited to get in depth about what we just saw because there are a lot of upgrades coming. We just saw a lot of upgrades and changes that are coming to Phantom Liberty. Where do we even start?
So basically, we've prepared a major overhaul of the gameplay experience. So for example, with our absolutely redesigned perks system, we prepared many cool play styles and many cool abilities to try out. For example,
I don't know, man.
deflecting bullets with your katana,
I feel like
or just robbing your enemy.
Cyberpunk betrayed the gaming community,
and, on top of that all, we
and they'll
also
never
prepared
fully
a
recover
new
from it.
relic
Like they can make
tree
it
that
the
will
best
allow
ever and fix everything that was ever wrong with
your
it.
cyberware even further.
And it'll still never be fully respected because of how it launched.
Their play style,
I feel like it was a good lesson
We also saw
to them and to all devs and publishers.
Vehicular combat is even being upgraded, right?
Like we will revolt.
So vehicle combat is a massive addition. Players now will be able to shoot their guns while driving.
I think it's a
They
net
will be
positive.
able to
Cyberpunk
use
had to
mounted
take one for the
weapons
fucking
like,
team.
And rockets. And on top of that, they also will be able to take remotely control over vehicles to, for example, crush them or into like some group of enemies.
Wow.
And, sorry to interrupt. One more thing is that car chases are gonna be a new, renewed experience with the revamped police system.
Okay. Well, it seems like you're upgrading, you said, across the board with a bunch of different things. And thank you so much for coming out to tell us about it. Like the trailer showed, I know you have something else to announce, though, that wasn't in the trailer, right?
Exactly right.
None of the trailers for the games that have release dates already move the needle for me. Yeah, I think that's a really astute observation, is like it's reinforcing what I already thought about a lot of stuff. In fact, I've been unsold on a couple things where like I thought that I was going to be more into Nightingale than I actually was, and then seeing more of Nightingale, I realized it's maybe not for me. And then it's like, you know, I can see Tekken 8 and Call of Duty until the fucking cows come home, but did it really change anything though? I feel like a bunch of devs are still releasing full price unfinished games. Yeah, for the most part, they are.
Stormgate is a spiritual successor to classic real-time strategy games like Warcraft.
It's been worse.
StarCraft 2.
And I think especially things with like big expectations and stuff like that have
Today we have an early look at our second faction,
had the fear of God put in them.
Infernals live and die by the code of victory at any cost. They have a powerful advantage.
This looks like, I keep seeing this, and it does look like it's very StarCraft 2 build. But they have popped up at every fucking event that they could possibly pop up at, and it seems like it's being created by a team that's really into RTS games.
And the fiends that they unleash, Infernals will sacrifice everything.
I don't think Starfield gets delayed as much if Cyberpunk doesn't bomb out of the gate. Yeah.
Chainsmokers are advising us on our soundtrack. We're working with composers like Frank Lepacki of Command and Conquer. We'll share more later this year, including some of the friends we brought in to lend their voices to our co-op campaign.
All must serve.
I bet that game will have a little ripple effect of like people being interested in it.
Gamescom always strives to help our environment, and all of you can help make a change with a donation to the Gamescom Force.
Yes, Richard, you're very
now
sweet.
To present Gamescom Green Studio of the Year, please join me in welcoming Lisa Pack from Playing
Green Studio of the Year.
Every time I come to Gamescom, I am amazed by the scale of this event and impressed with how each year the team continues
He's also
to
wearing
make
a cape.
steps to make it more sustainable.
It's the night of big men
This is being
and
done
capes.
through the Gamescom Goes Green initiative, as well as by partnering with us at Playing for the Planet. Through Playing for the Planet, the United Nations has been working with the games industry to inspire
Rabbids? What
millions
does
of
Rabbids
players
have to
around
do
the
with
world
Playing
to
for the
learn more
Planet?
about the environment
Subway
and to
Surfers?
take actions that benefit
Is she a Rebel Moon character?
Whether
It's
you are a
entirely
gamer,
possible.
ahead of a AAA studio,
Waiting for
or
that
an indie
TMNT Last
developer,
Ronin
all of
preview.
us can
They showed
and
a
should
teaser
play a
trailer
part.
for it last week
What
at the
matters most is that you
THQ
start somewhere
showcase.
and
VOD is on Twitch,
collaborate, because
amazingstreamer.com.
time is of the essence. And if we don't start
But
now,
yeah, I don't think
then
we're gonna see
when?
gameplay. I don't think that's ready to be
For
seen
those
at
of
all.
you who play games, many of you are already raising the bar by asking game makers to step up and act on values that are important to you. Keep on asking, whether it's for more green content or greater energy efficiency.
Chad, I don't care if
because
my
your
fucking
voice counts.
game developers are being
For this
energy
year's
efficient.
Green
I'm going to be
Studio of the
honest.
Year award, we
I'm not
have
asking.
been looking for bold,
I'm not.
system-changing, innovative,
Maybe I should be.
and creative ways to tackle the climate crisis.
I'm not.
And all nominees this year have done an amazing job.
Like if you
The way we
came
win on
through and you
climate
told me
change
that
is to
like,
stop emissions from happening in the first place, and that is exactly
hey, just so
what
you
this
guys
year's
know,
award winner
they don't
is
recycle
actively
over at
trying to
Epic
do.
Games. So I'm not going to start boycotting Unreal Engine
For the
fucking
Green
5
Studio
games.
of the Year, based on companies that have submitted applications, are Frontier,
Just so you know.
Ubisoft, and Xbox.
Just so you
And this
know,
year's winner
Nintendo's
is
been using
Xbox. And here to
aerosol-based
accept
cleaners
the
to
award
disinfect.
Is Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox.
Yeah, I pre-ordered Mario Wonder, man.
I'm
P3
accepting this award
on the fucking stage, though. I like
on
this.
behalf of an incredibly talented team at Xbox that has worked very hard to put
Crazy thing, the
tools in the
Stalker 2
hands
release
of
day is the last thing they showed
to
at the
allow
show.
them to see the impact of their
Yeah, it's
code
possible.
on the energy draw
I feel like
of
that
the
game has been
consoles.
like kind of ready, but just dealing with like the fallout of
while we
the war in
continue to make
Ukraine.
the world a more sustainable place. Thank you very much.
Nice to have games that
Thanks,
inspire
everyone.
environmentalism. Oh yeah, I agree. I'm just, known piece of shit. Jake Twitchin.
Congratulations to Phil and Xbox. Great to have that award.
Phil's
in the
coming
show.
back out for something,
I'm now
right?
Here with Judd Cobbler, the founder and CEO
You don't put him in the
of
building just to
11th
receive
Hour
a fucking
Games.
green
Judd, this is a big moment for you guys. ARPGs have had an incredible year, but you're
thing.
an independent studio that has been building this
Yes,
game for
ever.
a number of years, and we're excited to tell your story. So tell us a bit about the last epoch.
Absolutely. So Jeff, thanks so much for having me. First off, before last epoch, I was not in the games industry.
Richard's
I was
arrived.
just a die-hard action RPG
See the
player
lack of an
that
ogre
translated
announcement is broken. That breaks you, Cody. Welcome in though.
With the help of our community and Kickstarter, we've been able to
Judd
make that
Cobbler
happen.
is the most made
So
up
in last
fucking
epoch,
name
every
possible.
single skill in the game
Yeah.
has its own transformative skill tree.
Last
We have
epoch is as
119
well.
skills in the game so far, and we're adding more every single patch.
Pull this stream
We
olive
also
oil
have an
because
awesome
everybody on it is
skill
extra
system,
virgin,
deep
just like you, Mork.
and multiple in-game
Welcome in,
systems
buddy.
for endless playability. And Jeff, tonight we're excited to announce our newest class, the Rune Master.
Kiss for the cat.
The Rune Master has a unique mechanic where he's able to
You're
invoke
welcome.
into 40 different abilities with a single button press, making it super exciting and fun to experiment and find
You're welcome
your
for
perfect
sharing this with
play
you.
style. And the Rune Master is going to be joining us
Buddy.
September 7th and will be available to play here all week at Gamescom.
Amazing.
Who's excited?
Well, this is
Rune
such a
Master
great
hype?
Story of this game. I encourage you to check
In a
it out.
game
And
called
right now,
Last
we've got a
Epoch,
first look.
Runes of Power,
Rune
it feels
Master.
like
Thanks, Judd. Appreciate it.
Rune Master is the class to go with.
5 years ago,
It's in the
Last
title.
Epoch was a community dream. What if we, the players, could
This is
band
the worst
together
thing in
to make the
presentation.
next
Oh,
great
you haven't been
ARPG?
here for very
What
long,
would that
have
game
you?
look like? Lots of character classes to choose from. Every single skill would have its own build-defining skill tree.
I'm letting
Reaching
Richard out of this
endgame would be
office.
just the beginning, and it would be updated for years so we could play forever.
Last Epoch makes crafting and finding items super rewarding.
Oh, you bastard.
Again, it's genius. I think this is the most innovation.
Richard faked me out. We're gonna have to try that again in a few minutes.
A decade.
I'm calling a movie a video game isn't even top 3 worst. No, not even close. Not even close. This looks fun and unoriginal. September 7th, yikes. It's close, buddy.
A really cool game. Speaking of cool games, please welcome
Oh,
the winner
Brode.
of Best Mobile Game last year at the Game Awards, Ben Brode from Marvel Snap. Hello, Ben. Oh! Oh, it's you.
I really like this dude, chat.
I know we won
Campy.
Mobile Game of the Year.
You did, yeah.
But we just finished rebuilding the entire game to run natively on PC. It looks insane. And I'm here to tell you that, like, literally just like 5 minutes ago, we launched the game on Steam.
Okay, it's on Steam, rebuilt.
Honestly,
that's fantastic.
that's exciting for
now,
me.
I know anyone
I've been
actually
making
watching
fun of
the
this
show
game
on
for
Twitch
more
who
than a
watched
year.
more than 30 minutes of ONL tonight. There's a special Twitch drop, a Spider-Man variant for Marvel Snap. And right now, we've got an exclusive cinematic to show you from Snap. Check it out. Thanks, Ben.
I'm gonna play that. We're gonna stream Marvel Snap soon, chat. I play approximately 4 hours of Marvel Snap a week, and I adore it. We've had some good Marvel Snap streams in the past. I'm interested to see how that PC client works, because it's been fucking nightmarish for a while. The Steve Ballmer of game devs. I don't hate this. This is a big budge animation. Kinda. Taylor Squirrel, I would watch that. Available on Steam. Look at that widescreen presentation. It's about time. This is another commercial for Game Pass.
We have a lot to talk about.
It's sex stuff mostly that they have to talk about in Starfields. Deli Bigley. Hey Jake, I for some odd reason get your Instagram videos all the time and think that they're funny. I appreciate the content and keep it coming. Deli, thank you so fucking much for that kind message. That's the first time chat that I love to see. I appreciate you. And they throw the prime? You're kidding. Too good to me. Thank you so much for checking me out on Instagram and making the jump. You have no idea how hard it is to convert people from one platform for another. You coming through and sending a message like that makes all this shit worth it. I really fucking appreciate it. Too dope. I work hard on that stuff. Always good to get the flowers, because I do love to smell them. I'm a little full of myself, but Deli, thank you so much for the fucking prime too. Really appreciate it. Good to have you here hanging out on such a holy day for gamers. ONL, baby. I can't believe that this fucking game comes out in 2 days. 3 days. Friday? Armored. 4. 6. 6. 6. Armored Core 4 exists, as does Armored Core or Answer. I wonder how that game is going to review. Metacritic predictions now, chat. 83.
Like scars.
Not as good as other FromSoft stuff. 82. Good guess. 12. No. That's off. 75 minimum. Blade, good to have you back in chat. Felt wrong for so long without you. Hope to see you again soon, my man. I feel like mid-80s is the right call for that review, though. I feel like it's not going to hit like the Dark Souls or Elden Ring highs of FromSoft games of the last few years. Not going to be a Sekiro or a Bloodborne type review. It's going to be a little bit lower, but it's going to be higher than most Armored Core games. Kind of where I'm landing on it. Let's go action! They should make Armored Core into a Souls-like, but with mecha. I think that's kind of what they went for. All those sensibilities. It's FromSoft, it's Miyazaki, it's the goal.
It doesn't matter who tries to stop me.
Absolutely, Blade. My man.
My own path through. I'll fight until I
So many generic trailers today. It's been a tough watch for some of these. Warhaven.
That was Warhaven, and the Melee multiplayer PvP game will hit Steam Early Access on
We've seen that at every
21st.
Keeley event.
Next, I am
this
so
year.
excited to welcome to GameScom
Oh, cool.
the creator
Okay.
of Mortal Kombat.
To my knowledge,
all
leaks
the way
wise,
to
there are
GameScom
4
to
characters
unleash
left to
even
see
more
here.
news on MK1,
Rico, R-E-I-K-O,
which ships in just a
Rico.
month. Please join me in welcoming
Sindel,
to ONL,
Shao Kahn, and Nitara. We're probably gonna get 2 of those characters today, and then who knows on cameos. My guess,
Hello, Ed.
probably Sindel and Shao.
Fancy seeing you here. Well,
This
we
is
had
the
a lot of
last
fun
time you
with
get a
Summer
big
Game Fest
stage for
reveal,
Mortal
the first
Kombat.
gameplay
Your game
of
comes out in
MK,
3
and
or
I
4
gotta say,
weeks.
every trailer you
Ed Boon
drop
is fucking
just gets
here.
Crazier and crazier. So what did you
This
bring
game
to
looks
Gamescom?
incredible. We're streaming it day 1.
Brought another, probably our craziest trailer of all. You know, since we introduced the gameplay
I'm excited.
at Summer Game Fest, we couldn't believe the reaction.
I don't get good vibes from the Armored Core previews, yeah. And also like to point out that Redfall had good previews right before the game coming out. Yeah, and also fucking true. Scary year.
Characters and the cameo characters. It's been
Redfall just came out, was shit on for like 2 weeks. Like it was just dunked on, and then the industry forgot about its existence.
There are some reveals in it. I gotta say, this is such a great asset. You guys are gonna enjoy it. Here it is, Mortal Kombat 1, the brand new trailer.
You just call it such a great asset. Absolutely production pilled, bro.
World can be both alien and intoxicating to Earthrealmers. While our realms are at peace, there are Outworlders who would prefer us to be at war. General Shao.
Shao Kahn.
Tavarian War,
Ooh.
conqueror of the Quatan Plains.
General Shao.
Outworld is grateful for his service.
That's Li Mei, I think, right? Oh shit, he looks fucking good. He's not as beefy as he usually is. Oh, he's still pretty beefy though. And his helmet is so exaggerated.
You would consign us to endless war.
Oh no, is this Sindel?
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do
Who's Shao Kahn's father? Yeah, that is Sindel. Thick as fuck. Oh, Motaro as a fucking assist. Yo. Mortal Kombat slaps. Hawk, this is the highlight so far.
We gather once again
I don't know, there's like been very few highlights, to be honest.
that he founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel.
Let us meet your champion.
Liu Kang being a fucking Giga Chad god.
Your Majesty.
Is it me, or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
Shao Kahn is like half of whatever Motaro is.
The very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
He used to just be a man with a mask. That's a cool retcon. And I love the reverse of like, it used to be the Elder God Raiden training Liu Kang as Earthrealm's champion, and now it's Elder Fire God Liu Kang training Raiden as Earthrealm's fucking champion. It's rebooting Mortal Kombat 1 in universe with continuity, light continuity, is I think so fucking cool. Hi, buddy. You're very sweet. Who the fuck was that? Was that Shang Tsung? It looks a little bit like who's the Mortal Kombat Deception trailer? Character. Fujinko? The old man or the young man that you played through his entire life? Oh no, the assist character. The old man that's like doing the rapid punches. Oh, fuck yes! Okay, game.
your queen.
So fucked. This game's gonna be awesome. Another good trailer. They have not fucking missed at all. And of course, the combat pack with the worst
Looks
fucking
insane. All right,
Ermac you've ever seen.
Total shift. Era History Untold is making its first event
Era.
appearance this week at Gamescom. This
Isn't the hair get
turn-based
bloodstained?
grand
It's a good
strategy
question.
game
It's
is
been
about
Tekken
building
trailer
and
number
leading a
12,
nation
Mirage trailer 6,
through
Lords of the
a
Fallen trailer 8. Yes, absolutely.
Here is a first
A
look
couple nice reveals, little surprises and stuff, but for the most part, it's been that. And that's what he said. He set that expectation. I think we'll have another reveal, maybe 2, and then we'll call it a show, you know? Probably just 1. Sonic Superstars getting a release date, and then the announcement of that DLC with the playable characters for Frontiers is a hot ticket for me.
To the beginning. There.
The crew motors, it's like little things about games that we already knew about has been the highlight for me. Like the crew launching free to play for a little bit of a trial, I think is super interesting.
By you.
Alan Wake 2, Kojima, and Stalker to wrap it up. That feels right. That feels right. And whatever Kojima has is that last big reveal. Tekken 8 getting a release date is a big deal to me. Little Nightmares 3 is a cool announcement, I think. But yeah, a lot of filler. Region fertility. Colin and Squanky are going crazy right now. They're so obsessed with this game. They can't wait to play. They just want to build that base. Any war declarers?
However you choose to change the world, one thing is certain. History will never be the same.
In your world now. Booming in 2024. Okay. Is it straight into another trailer, or was that a...
Blizzard
oh, it is a
has
Microsoft.
had a long history here at Gamescom, and in its latest game, Diablo 4, it arrived in
Diablo.
June and will be supported for years to come with seasonal content. Their first season of The Malignant is now underway, but in a bit of a surprise...
Does Nintendo not participate with the Game Awards extremely lightly and historically not very much, especially not since Reggie stopped running the American side of things. His Canadian snuck out, it's true.
That no one would miss. Dead.
But yeah, not for a guy that has great ties to the industry, pretty much universally, Nintendo is probably his weakest link. They don't seem to like to play ball. A lot of times we'll just get like almost like an ad from them. Like they'll just like run an ad for Mario Strikers a week after it came out or something like that.
And the brave fought to end the corruption.
He'll get them. He'll get them though.
But
Oh, he'll get them. But that's Nintendo, man. They just don't like to fucking play ball. They never do. They'll throw a direct in a month after Summer Game Fest and all that kind of shit, you know?
It changed.
That's always how they've been.
Killed them. Brought them back. Hungry. I have fought this plague a long time. We need
Any plague fighters?
a survivor with all of their strength.
Nintendo Direct is indeed their thing,
none of
yeah.
our weaknesses. Someone unexpected.
We're just fucking popping jaws off these fools.
See you coming. Track them. Hunt them. Kill them. In the realm of darkness, we are the beacon of light. Let us
Best you can hope for is a Mario RPG trailer and shit like this. Yeah, like something already announced. Like they'll do a 30-second spot for Detective Pikachu with the release date already announced and shit. Like they're just not Not handing out reveals, it seems like, but who knows? It could change. It could change.
Gamescom, please welcome actress and producer Gemma Chan, who is voicing the role of vampire hunter Eris in the Season of the Blood, and the general manager of the Diablo franchise at Blizzard, Rod
Square Enix switched over to Aerith for America, and now that name is free game. I'm gonna let Richard out of this office. I hope this time.
Welcome to the video game world. I know this is your first video game, right?
It is. Thank you for having me. It is my first video game. I have always appreciated the power of storytelling in all its different forms, and in some ways, video games are very much like interactive cinema now.
He's just fucking yelling at me from his stool over here.
Character, and yeah, thank you for
Nintendo's not announcing anything here,
Sanctuary.
like advertising the competition. A little bit.
Hear you.
You just don't need the press. They already got it figured out.
You know, season 2, which will be coming, as you said, in October.
At least they didn't say she was a gamer.
So Eris is a seasoned vampire hunter. She is going to be your badass warrior companion as you fight your way through the perils of Sanctuary. She's complex.
Hey,
She's
Gemma.
seen quite a bit of horror in her lifetime.
Plays Sudoku on her phone,
initially
yeah.
she comes across as a little bit cold
Got this
and jaded.
nice paid gig.
In a fight, she will definitely have your back.
Good to know. Rod, tell us a bit about what we can expect from this new Diablo season.
Diablo 4 for
Jeff,
me
you know, Diablo is about creating that
came and
ultimate
went.
power fantasy. And obviously a lot of people have been doing it.
I'm sure I'll hop back into Diablo for some like random seasons. That's how I was with Diablo 3 as well. I played it for a little while. I was hot and heavy on it. Then I came back for like season 6, 13, and 22. You know?
Let's make great seasons for years to come. Now, for our free second season, Season of Blood, you get to join Eris as a vampire hunter, but not just any normal vampire hunter. You're going to get cool vampire powers to become kind of a daywalker, a vampire that hunts vampires, and ultimately tracks down and faces off with the big bad vampire lord. Now, that's season 2, and that's October, so we still have lots of time to jump into season 1, the season of Malignant. So
still playing Diablo 2 on Switch. See, I feel like that's probably a better use of your time.
At the same place, so come join us in
Classic.
Diablo.
Amazing. All right, well, thank you both for making the trek here to Gamescom in Germany.
Oh, BlizzCon is soon.
To, meet more Eris and hear more.
I forgot that BlizzCon's happening.
Fantastic. Gentlemen, Rod, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and now it's time for a
We'll live stream that.
This one is a European-made
I'm not
game
going,
about hope, love,
but I was at the
friendship.
last 2 in-person BlizzCons.
In a world divided by disinformation, where danger lurks around every turn, a motley crew of misfits embark on a
What the fuck is this?
road trip to discover their true. Please tell me you're done. Oh, we're just getting started, dude.
What is this music?
I believe the kids call it K-pop music.
Just
The lip sync in here. Oh god.
music alone. Shut the hell up. Words have power. They can give you strength. Ready for this? Stand still. Words can bring people together. And
Until dawn too. Oh no.
but if words hold so much power, he has no respect for you. She's right. The question is,
He had no respect for you.
what do you have to say?
I think we can all agree that my trailer voice was better than yours.
Chat, we're streaming Dustborn. Coming FF15, it is a little road trip filled. What the fuck am I watching? Untitled Goose Game fans are going bonkers right now. You need Loa to translate this, it's true. Please help us. Untitled Small Yellow Man game. It's the most unique thing we've seen today. Thank goodness you're here. Is that the name of the game?
That's a really fun indie game. Thank goodness you're here. And now
This is our boy from Alan
shift
Wake.
the tone again.
This guy
I'm
is
here with
Max
Sam
Payne.
Lake, who's going to take us to a very dark place. with Alan Wake 2. Sam, welcome to Gamescom. This game is coming out in October, and we've had so much fun. We announced this a few years ago at the Game Awards and at Summer Game Fest. We met Saga Anderson and heard a little bit of her side of the story, but everyone's been asking me, and I'm certainly expect you, what about Alan's story?
So I think we're going to see, the other half of this.
Play as him. Tonight, I think
The Alan Wake 2 gameplay.
Answer that question.
And this game recently got delayed 10 days.
Having us here, Jeff.
From October 17th to October 27th, I believe, which is again smart. Instead of 3 days before Spider-Man
of the dark place, where he's been for the
and
last
Mario,
13 years, ever since
it's now a week after, and right before Halloween. Streamers are gonna gobble this fucking game
We're
up.
gonna see some footage here, and I know you're actually using live action as well in it, right? And it's gonna be kind of really blended together in a cool way.
Yeah, the dark place is a dream reality, and it keeps drawing from Alan's mind, his thoughts, his fears, his writing, and he comes from New York City, and for years he has
The Alan Wake 2 delay hard dunked on Alone in the Dark. What's Alone in the Dark state? Also, Alone in the Dark, at the THQ presentation, they had these two fucking trailers for Alone in the Dark that were just the actors mocapping and monologuing in a fucking dark room. It was the shittiest fucking trailer for a game whose release is imminent that I've ever seen in my life. It was your showcase. It's your turn to fucking stunt. It is the stupidest fucking decision that I've seen in a very long time.
I cannot wait. We don't have to
I'm
wait
rooting
too
for
long.
Alone in the Dark to fail right now.
Let's take a look now at the brand new
because of how THQ has handled the promotion for it.
Sam,
I think it's been poor.
Thank you.
N25, yeah, that's tough.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre.
I bet this is gonna look really cool.
Ripped to pieces along the way.
Weird that it's live action though. I think it's jarring.
And this on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written.
Did you write these pages?
Like, you need to act your fucking ass off if you're gonna go live action for this stuff. And just the facial expressions are not selling me on this actor. I don't know, man. I feel like it's a creative decision that might be a miss.
Wake has a double. Where is he now?
I don't want to be in the story, just write me out of the story.
This looks very fucking control-pilled. That last shot there looked exactly like Control, but they are shared universe, no doubt. I think that's the idea. But that did not, that was not as good of a look at the game as it was
opening night live.
last time.
We have so many amazing games coming this fall. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, watching online. Jasmine, thank you for co-hosting. And I gotta say, we got a lot of great games coming up in the next few months, so I hope you enjoy the rest of Gamescom and get ready for what's gonna be quite a debate about Game of the Year. And speaking of the Game of the Year, I'm happy to announce tonight that the Game Awards will be returning live this December, and we've got a date for you. Thursday, December 7th, the show will be streaming live everywhere. It is our 10th
we'll be here.
show, which I can't believe. We've been doing it for 10 years. We'll be live at the Peacock Theater in LA on Thursday,
That'll be a
December
much
7th.
better show.
I hope to see you then. It's going to be a very,
Kojima.
very special
I'm sure he's
show.
going to the
Thanks
show,
again
but
for watching
no O&L
Gamescom
presence.
Opening night live. We'll see you again next year. Good night, everybody.
Tough. Tough look. I don't know, chat. I feel like I'm lukewarm on the show. Yeah, time well spent, of course, of course. There were some highlights, there were some lowlights. I think all said and done, he was right to set expectations. People would have lost their fucking mind if it would have been not pre-warned to be mostly announced stuff. I mean, the amount of things that were actually announced is extremely small, but the amount of things showcased is fucking extremely high. The amount of shit that has popped up in this show is absolutely immense. I'll just go down the list. I'll just rattle them off. Starfield, Little Nightmares 3, Black Myth Wukong, Killing Floor 3, Rebel Moon game announcement and movie trailer, Crimson Desert, one of the better showings tonight, interesting looking game, Payday 3, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Tekken 8, which had its release date showed off, coming out January 26, 2024, which is exciting, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which you're seeing here, it looks like Call of Duty, who would have thought, Nightingale, okay, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, which looks kind of decent if you're into those JRPGs, Immortals of Avium, which launched today, then it was the Hoyoverse Showcase, Zenless Zone Zero ZZZ, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, Lords of the Fallen, which is getting some positive buzz, my highlight of the show, Sonic Superstars, getting a release date, coming out October 17th, and then showing off the DLC for Sonic Frontiers with playable characters is very, very exciting. The first Descendant, which kind of looks like Returnal, but it's multi-platform and it has a beta coming out September 19th, is interesting. Under the Waves launches in a week. That's the undersea Firewatch looking creepy game. Fort Solis, which is out now, had a terrible showing and terrible jokes and annoying voice actors. Crew Motorsport, I think, is really interesting, coming out September 14th, and it has a free trial for 5 hours on day and date of release, which I think is fucking genius. Expedition, which is a Mud Runner spin-off or sequel or rebranding. Cyberpunk 2077 had a decent showing, but as we talked about, that game is kind of fucked in the eye of the public here. Stormgate, Last Epoch, Marvel Snap, Steam launch is interesting. Armored Core 6 basically got a commercial. Warhaven, Mortal Kombat 1 reveal was really entertaining. Ara, Diablo 4, Dustborn, thank goodness you're here. Alan Wake 2 in the Game Awards return December 7th. I return, chat, tomorrow night to play the brand new Fall Guys Final Fantasy 14 collab. The last Final Fantasy, the last Fall Guys stream was super fucking fun. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. We're gonna get our Chocobo costume. We're going to win. We are going to bet on the outcome. I hope to see you all here. I have a day of content creation ahead of me. We're gonna chop this. We're gonna throw it up on YouTube. There will be a new episode of GameList for you tomorrow that we're recording tonight with special guest Captain Stubbs. Really fun stream. I appreciate all of you guys hanging out with me in the middle of the day. The actual amount of people that come out for my oddly timed streams never ceases to amaze me, so I appreciate each and every one of you that spent any time. Special shout out to Deli coming through with the Prime sub and the nicest fucking message ever coming from Instagram to say that they appreciate the content and throwing the sub my way. I can't thank you enough. Something like that really does make my day. It makes a fucking difference. Shout out to Carla for the bits. Shout out to everybody that was here until the end. Cody, Emoji Heap, Firebird, Future Warm Corpse. We appreciate you all hanging out. Chat, I will see you again so soon. I think that's all I got. Yeah. Oh. Richard just wants to say bye. Okay. Okay. That's it. We end now.